Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Tuesday broadcast of the CSL. I'm joined by Laz. Laz, how you doing?
What's up, guys? I'm doing good. How are you, man?
I'm doing good as well. We have Arizona versus Drexel, the round of 32. Or no, not 32, 64, sorry. Thought it was 32 already, but still 64. But Laz, what are your thoughts on this match?
Yeah, I think it should be good. I honestly don't know too much about both these teams. I know that Drexel's played, UMD, which they got pretty much pumped on. Lost to Penn State pretty bad. Well, in overtime, I should say. Robert Morris, they lost to as well. And then when we're looking over at Arizona, they've had a little bit better of scores where they 16-0 like Utah, really close game with CSM, and Colorado State, actually, they played 16-14. And then they got spanked a few times in some other matches too.
Yeah. Yeah, Drexel has been a relatively new school in the system. I think they've had a team like last year, but Arizona on the other hand, they've been a team that has been around since the beginning, like since 2014. So definitely different levels of experience and some pretty decently skilled players on both teams. So we're just gonna have to see how things pan out. But the maps will be Inferno, Cache, and Overpass. So it should be a decent map pool. We are seeing a lot of Inferno recently as well, and Cache. We haven't seen that in a while, but also a very common map. But should be good, Laz.
Yeah, it should be good actually. I don't know too much about Drexel, but it sounds like and I think Wildcats. I'm looking pretty big for Wildcats here.
Yeah, so we're just gonna head right into the game here, as it's not quite live, but players are readying up. And Laz, D Inferno. So as we know, this map has been a bit more T-side recently, as especially with the new changes and all that kind of stuff. But I have to say, the AUG, because of how prominent it's been in pro play, and especially even in these lower tiers of play, do you think that the meta could kind of shift more to the CT side now?
Yeah, and I think that was the goal. I really do think that they were trying to make it work with having the AUGs. Because CT side was always like close, but I feel like T side and CS:GO is a lot more advantage now. But I think the AUGs do kind of bring a good meta.
Yeah, so it looks like we are live into the pistol round. Arizona, sorry, gonna be 4 armors, flash and smoke on retro, and it looks like there's probably gonna be some type of halls pop, or it could actually be a mid B back to B, but it looks like they're gonna be smoking off the arch side. The bomb's gonna be making its way towards the halls, as it looks like it'll be some kind of a split, especially with that utility used. STX and Dragon gonna be the ones that are gonna be holding the A site, as Dragon trying to pop some shots, gets a little bit of damage on Corbin. There comes the hall top. Benny Quan gonna get taken down though. Retro trying to fight as well. STX gonna get overwhelmed in the site. He's gonna get taken down, and now 4v3 as the bomb is gonna find its way into the site, but now 2v2 as Corbin and Satellite left alone now.
Corbin landed a sick P250 kill on that guy when he was flanking from Moto. And we see the 2 members from Drexel right now are going to be pushing in. It does look like Deep is having a bit of an issue, but Hammy does get it 1 and gets both. And first round, going to be going to the new school of Drexel. Ooh, damn.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was a little bit surprised at the timing that Arizona had on that hit. Seemed like they were a little bit slow on it, and it kind of let the CTs, set up and pull off that retake. But either way, 1-0 for Drexel. Bomb plant for Arizona. Looks like they're gonna buy here, as Benny Quan gonna buy that scout. Retro gonna buy an AK. He's gonna toss that over to Corbin. And Corbin has played in ESA Advanced, I believe, this past season, so definitely a skilled player to have on this squad.
I think it's a really interesting setup too that we have all 5 members of the CT side have MP9. I don't think I've seen that in a long time. It's always like a mix buy.
Yeah. It's kind of dangerous sometimes to have all 5 SMGs, especially against this kind of buy that Arizona has. Like, I actually think Arizona could be more favored in this fight. So it's going to be up to Drexel to play all these close angles.
I was wondering if Drexel didn't even think that they would buy this next round. They probably would just save for the next one. Because you're right. I think Wildcats has a really good shot of winning this round, especially with having 2 AKs on the board and a scout.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of putting a little bit more money on these guys, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably the case. That they weren't expecting them to buy. At the same time, looks like Arizona are going to be taking banana. They're going to clear things out. Here comes one kill, and Peepless trying to find a second. He's going to fall to his death as the rotate's going to be coming in towards the B site. Now 4v3 situation in Arizona. They're going to be slowing it down.
Yeah, and this is not a bad play coming in from Arizona as well. Like, typically when you get 2 picks like that, you want to rush it, but they might have actually thought that they were doing a bit of a stack. And then Benny just punishes Purple with a scout, and now they're going to be running into that B bomb site, and it's all going to be on STX, because he's the closest one to the bomb site. Nades and smokes are going to be flying through. He's going to be trying to get a spam kill, doesn't land it, but Dragon actually lands one as well, so now it's a 2-on-3 situation in favor of Wildcats. And Satellite living by the skin of his teeth with a 4 HP.
Yeah, this is actually doable considering the HP on the Terrace side. Dragon, he's going to move up. He might be able to find Benny Fawn here. He's going to find it. He might be able to find Satellite as well. He's also going to find it. It's all going to be down to Corbin. Left in this 1v1 against STX. And he's suspecting that it's a fake. And he's going to start backing away towards Banana. And STX, he has element of surprise. He's going to take him down. And he should be able to get this bomb defuse. Great round from STX there.
Yeah, STX came out massive in that round, but I really like the way that Corbin was trying to play it. I think if he would have just played a little bit tighter of an angle, he would have had a way better chance of getting it. But nonetheless, really good round coming in from Arizona, considering they did a buy, and they were able to get most of the members down on the Drexel side.
Yeah. And they're going to be saving this round, though. I would like to see them actually buy again to further pressure the economy. But in either case, Deagles and CZs, as well as Tech 9 P250. Quite a few nades on the Terra side, though.
Yeah, I mean, Deagles are dangerous, especially on this map, too. So many opportunities, but Corbin's already actually going to get taken out right away by Purple. And it's actually good nade stack, as we had 3 members from Drexel just and we could see Wildcats were just grouping up there. And actually 3 members did take quite a bit of damage.
Ooh, Purple's going to get dinked up, and there's actually 3 players towards Banana, so it's an easy cleanup for Drexel. A really good banana control by them as well. I think they tossed 3 Molotovs, so all the terrorists are just standing in flames that entire round.
Yeah, really good round. And now we're actually going to see the full buy. So we're going to have the 4 AKs and 1 op in the hands of Benny. So this is going to be a lot of pressure for these guys so that they can get their first round on the board. But if not, then they are going to be saving and giving Drexel a few more rounds.
Yeah, Benny Kwan with this op, he might be challenging towards mid, but STX is not gonna peek into that. Once again, another triple banana setup from Drexel. As Sports on the other end of it, he's gonna eat a few nades, but not gonna do any damage to him just yet. Flash is gonna go through from the terrace, and they're gonna contest Banana and Purple, and 2 others are gonna be fighting this choke point. This is gonna be a big fight here at Banana.
What are you thinking, Dan? Are you thinking that these guys are just going to run over on T side with this gun round? And that, I mean, as I'm talking about it right now, they are actually getting 2 members already down. And they're doing this setup where they're just kind of playing back in Banana, but we're going to have to see something happen here from Peep.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be a smoke exec. I think with the way Arizona is playing right now, they seem like they could have a pretty solid T side. And although, at the same time, I think Drexel is doing some really good stuff on their CT side as well. They're understanding the importance of banana control. In this round, it's like STX is going to find another kill. He's going to get taken down through the smoke. People are still in the site, as the terrorists still need to deal with him. A 4v2 situation, he's going to need to make a big play, but he's just going to get flashed off and taken out. It's all going to be down to Neil's Dragon now. Left in this 1v4, he does have a lot of utility, but with the positioning of the terrorists, I don't think he's going to be going for this.
No, and definitely not a B, especially on Inferno. It's really a hard site to retake because there's so many tight angles and everything that you got to look for. Really good call from Neo's Dragon to just fly his way back all the way to A.
Yeah, and they should be able to buy this in this next round as well. STX has 6-3, and they're going to be able to save this AK as well. So it should be a pretty good buy for the next round. So this next round is going to be very important.
Yeah, and they definitely could buy this next round, which you made a really good point of. But it does get them an opportunity to get that next round. So Arizona finally gets their first round in this very first half of the first match of the series for anybody new watching.
And the buy is going to be coming out as STX purchasing that op. He's going to toss it over to Hammy on the side of the terrace. Still going to be fully bought up, as they still have quite a bit of leftover money, considering how they, especially since they had 4 people alive in the previous round. So even if they lose this round, they won't be completely reset. Hammy's going to get taken down by Benny Kwan. He's going to lose that fight in middle. As now it's a 5v4 situation. And the terrace, looks like they want to take banana control, but Corbin is going to think better of it. He's actually going to run through the smoke. And this might be banana control for the terrace and could make this round a lot easier for them now.
And we actually only see one AUG from Drexel, and I know we were just talking about if we're going to see like a big AUG setup from these guys. It's kind of nice to see that the M4s are still playing their role in CS, and we aren't just seeing 4 or 5 AUGs just flying on the server.
Arizona going to be slowing things down with 1 minute and 5 seconds on the clock. They're going to be regrouping back towards alt middle to throw some smokes. It looks like it'll be an A take. Retro is probably going to be coming out halls. And the rest of them will be going through the porch side, I imagine. As, yeah, they're very well coordinated with all these smokes and flashes, so they've definitely practiced to some degree. Neos Dragon gonna fall down to the pit. STX gonna take down one. He might be able to take down a second. He does. So now 3v2. They do trade off into the site. The bomb should be planted at this point. It's all down to Purple and Peepless to be able to retake the site.
So the retake masters from Peep and also Purple. I don't know, Danny. I mean, a lot of Purple's gonna have to land the shot, and he doesn't, as Benny had a way better position. And now we're gonna see Peep just do the exact same peep. He is gonna actually spam him and get the quick peek, and now it's just him versus 2. Forces me down to 26, but he just gets crossfired, eliminated.
Yeah, overall, pretty good round from Arizona. After they got that 5v4 advantage, they just reset, threw their exec towards A, and traded out all the kills. So really good by them. Drexel probably gonna be on a save this round. Neos Dragon does have money for an op, but he won't be going for that hero op.
You gotta have the hero op, Danny. But we just do, we see one CZ though, and that's going to be on Neos Dragon, so I'm wondering if they're going to do some kind of a stack with him, or even potentially STX, as he does have the 5-7.
Yeah, he's going to get quite a bit of info as the terrorists are stomping their way through middle. And this is a pretty safe play, you'd say, going up Arch on an anti-eco.
Yeah, no, I think that's one of the best calls you can do. Just group up, take something as a unit, especially on a save round, and now they already know the A side is open, and they have contest with STX. Now all 4 remaining members of Drexel are actually going to be in B and making their way, getting the Nikes on, and running all the way into A through Arch. Actually going to be smoked off here and through Library. Corbin going to be picking up one as well.
Yeah, Corbin going to find 2. And Purple might be able to pick up the AK, and if he could save this, this would be good.
Yeah, any kind of gun you can save, especially when you're in a full eco like that, is the best situation. But Purple could get this, and he actually does. Takes out Benny, and now he is going to pick up the op. It looks like he's actually going to try to go for this.
Yeah, he doesn't really have anything to really be able to win this round. Doesn't have a kit. He's just going to run away now with this op. And Drexel should be able to buy now.
Yeah, money's looking good on the Drexel side.
Yeah, the question is are they going to pull out the double op?
Do it. I think they should. I think I think a double up setup on Inferno CT side can go a long way. And kind of the way that Arizona's playing as well, like being a little bit more slow and methodical, I think it could go well for them.
Yeah, they're playing pretty defaulty for the most part. And if they can just get those early picks, make it 5v4, and just break their exec, could work out well for them. We'll have to see, as only a single off on the CT side. And they've actually placed Hammy at B with this op at Banana. And likely they're just going to leave him at the end of Banana and rotate the other 4 back towards A.
I really do like the aggression that we are seeing from Drexel on the Banana, as they have 3 members going all the way down into Banana, getting control. They're smoking it off. Hammy's playing on the boost spot here, looking for the log or one of the team members across that smoke. Nothing yet, but the smoke is about to dissipate, so we are going to potentially see if Hammy's going to be able to get nuts with that up.
He's going to find the shoulder of Satellite, making a 5v4 advantage. He's going to toss the smoke and just delay. Meanwhile, it looks like Arizona, they're going to be falling back from the apartments, and it looks like they want to take back towards B. So Corbin left with 10 HP, and this is going to be tough for him. He's going to need a flash.
Ooh. Benny actually just going to be missing him as well, and he had the better position and now they are going to be falling off. Hammy going to be spamming him and taking him out. Corbin on the wrath of the Ham.
And now with 35 seconds left, Arizona's going to be forced into a B hit. And Drexel, they're going to be reading this as STX. He's already moving over towards the B site. Hammy does have this flash. He also has a Molotov. I'd like to see him just deploy this right away. Sport's going to get taken down as STX is kicking through the smoke. It's not going to find anything just yet. With 15 seconds, I think Arizona, they either have to go die right now or just save completely.
Yeah, time is just way too low, and they're putting themselves in a really bad position too, because really Drexel could have actually tried to pinch them and get those two guns down. They are going to play it safe, and they aren't going to be chasing, which actually isn't the bad call, especially with how close these rounds are, being 3-3.
Yeah, they definitely want to keep their economy strong moving forward. 4-3 now. Drexel should be in a good position to at least have one more buy, even if they lose this round. Arizona, on the other hand, if they lose this round, they're going to be mostly reset, as they've purchased all the way down to $0 basically.
Yeah, exactly. And right now, like, I mean, Wildcats put so much money into this round, and I mean, but we haven't seen Benny do too much with the op, but you can tell that he is getting warmed up as he was close to taking out Hammy.
Yeah, Hammy once again playing by the half wall of Banana. He's got sights on Banana. He's going to see that it's completely clear, and I'd like to see Peepless actually rotate away from the B bomb site, just let that op handle it. Looks like Arizona going to be throwing an exec once again. It's going to be an arch smoke and a moto smoke, which suggests to me it's going to be a truck side take along with the Halls player. And it's going to be down to Drexel to see if they can handle this A bomb site hit.
Yeah, there's gonna be so much pressure right now for STX and also Neo's Dragon. And STX actually gonna be falling down. Neo's Dragon gonna be spraying, whipping his bullets. Sport gonna be taking him out, and Satellite returning as well. Now it's gonna be up to Peep and Hammy, the two all-stars of Drexel. And we're gonna see what they can do and see if Hammy can land a crucial op shot. Peeps is gonna be taking out one. It's gonna be a 2-on-3 situation. Now it looks like a bit of a walkdown here from Arizona.
Yeah, in a 1v3, Peepless lost his teammate Hammy. He's going to pick up the op and just run. I think that's a good play. Overall, that A exec just so monstrous for Drexel to handle.
I think the best thing right now for Drexel to do is actually get some mid control in Banana, or sorry, in middle. And they've been doing a really good job in getting Banana control, but they're just completely letting Wildcats just run up middle and throw their execute and take control.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if they do have Banana control, they should. Tough miss, and he's actually going to get taken down as well. But what Drexel should do, as soon as they have that op posted at B, they should just rotate that second player at Banana to just go towards A and have a 4A setup. With that, you can have one person towards Arch, one person towards Moto/Site, another person Site, and also a person Pit. So you can have a very strong 4-man hold if you rotate that player over to be able to counter that kind of exec. Unfortunately, it's not what they've done so far, but hopefully they'll take our advice moving forward.
Danny, you feeling like this is I don't think we really talked about it. Do we think that Inferno's T-sided, or do you think it's quite even?
Well, I was actually thinking that was quite even, but with the Augs, I think it could be more CG-sided now. But if they're not going to use it, then it's still relatively even, I think.
Yeah, I agree as well. We could actually see on the minimap that it looked like we had 4 members of Drexel trying to play in the apartments and trying to throw one of the members off guard. Looks like Retro is going to be falling right into Neo Dragon's hands. And he is going to be picking up that AK here momentarily. But now we can see Wildcats actually making their way up into Banana, having full site control. And they're actually going to be throwing a bunch of nades as well. And Corbin is going to be trying to clear that site.
Yeah, it should be an easy bomb plan with Drexel. You're going to be picking up whatever they can. They have retrieved 1 AK. Looks like Neo's Dragon will just be saving that. On the other hand, these other two players should be looking to try to find some more guns down, as Arizona's money's not entirely healthy just yet. And Benny Con, he might be going down there, as he's going to get taken down by Purple, and that's going to be an op retrieved as well.
I'm not really sure what the play was for Betty Kwan there. If he thought like he was just going to be an all-star and get all the kills with the op down banana. A little bit of careless play as he actually lost that op, and now Drexel is going to be picking up an AK and an op, which is good for them to go into the next round.
Yeah, and they're going to have a really good buy, because if you look at how much money they saved in this round, their next buy is going to be really good.
Yeah, they're going to have full utility. They're going to be able to... Oh, and Peeps actually going to land it on Corbin as he runs into the site, but dies by the... That was actually really good. That was a smart play.
Yeah, it's really good timing. Yeah. It's really good timing. Yeah, with that, this is actually going to be a pretty important round for both teams, as Arizona, they're going to have to reinvest some of their money as they had some casualties in that round. As, yeah, they only had 2 alive in that previous round, so pretty good job from Drexel to be able to retrieve 2 weapons as well as take down 3 people.
Yeah, that was perfect. And I mean, we always say it every time we cast, but I mean, any kind of eco round, if you can get at least like one or 2 more, or sorry, 2+ people when they have a full gun round, it's perfect, because then it just helps you save the economy.
Yeah, Hammy still peeking towards middle. He's gonna be almost finding that shot on the player's stairs. As Sports, he actually had an angle towards the boiler area, and Hammy, he's gonna peek it, but that's just so disadvantageous to take. And Sports gonna take him down, so now a 5v4 advantage for Arizona. Looks like they're going to be going up towards the arch side with that smoke on the right side of middle. STX playing by the mode. He's going to have a lot to do. He's going to toss that flash. Might be able to find one. He's going to get taken down, though. Next up is Purple with this AUG. He might be able to find somebody on the crossing, but he's going to get taken down as well. It's such low HP on these people. As Neo's Dragon, he's going to get traded out as well. It's all going to be down to Peepless. Left in this 1v4. Low HP on 2 of the terrorists, though.
My main man Peep, he has a good shot here, as he could take out Corbin and Satellite, as they both have just under 15 HP. Betty Kwan going to be down to 65, but it does look like he is going to make the smart play, fall right off, and he's just going to try to save that M4. Not a bad call, especially with the way that they lost that round and weren't able to get too many guys down.
Yeah, what would you have done in this 1v4? Would you also save, or would you go for it?
Well, you know, I usually clutch 1v4, so I would have just went for it. I would have just been like, all right, step aside, I'm getting it.
So it's going to be 6-4 now. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say, like, I probably wouldn't go for it, but I think in some situations I almost would want to see if I could try to get an exit or 2, but they did a really good job last round, so I would have just fallen off as well.
Yeah. What would you say the conditions are for you to go for a clutch like that?
To be honest, like, I think it's just like where you are in a position wise, and like how soon the bomb planted as well. I feel like if he would have been in bracket control and the bomb just went down, I would probably go for it when they're not expecting you to be there. But since he's full rotating and like the bomb's been going for quite some time, like 10+ seconds, I wouldn't go for it.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like in this round, STX gonna be playing close-up boiler with this MP9 Sports. If he's not careful, he may get taken down. As I don't know if he's going to check it just quite. Yeah, not quite. As he's going to get that early advantage, as STX is going to fall right off boiler. It looks like Arizona, they want to aggressively trade off this. Retro going to come out as well. He's going to get taken down as well. As now it's a 3v5, but low HP on 2 people.
Yeah, STX is doing some mad work. He's got an MP9. He's already on a 2K. I mean, granted, he is down to 5 HP, but Wildcats don't look like they want to chase that, and they are going to be making their way all the way back into middle, bottom of banana, and Drexel is playing quite patiently, which is good on their side.
Yeah, looks like they're going to be retaking B, as Corbin, Satellite, and Benny Kwan going to be moving up. They do have 2 smokes, so it could be a site. I mean, it could be a spawn and spool smoke take. That CT smoke is going to slow things down from the site as Peepless using his utility effectively. Kind of gonna mess up that flash though. And Purple gonna take down one onto Corbin as he was trying to lurk through that smoke. So now 2v5 situation. What would you do here if you were the terrorists?
I think they have the right play, especially with the potential that there is only 2 members of Banana. Satellite is actually going to be picking up Purple, so they do know that there should be one more hiding in that site, especially with the amount of... Oh, but Peep actually does land a fantastic shot with that 5-7, and he's putting Benny in a terrible situation as he only has 10 seconds left on that clock. He has to go for the plant. And now Drexel, they could just push this, and they are about to. They're actually whipping, and they finally take him out. Oh my god, a bunch of Rectors on this team, but nonetheless, they do get the round.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he was alive for that long. Like he had, he had a rifle. Maybe he had time to actually shoot at them, but Rector, I don't think a lot of people are gonna understand that in this day and age.
Rector is essentially a player that was a pro, and he whiffed a clip and got the guy with like one bullet left in the clip. The guy was like right in front of him. It's just look it up on YouTube. I'm sure it's there. 1.6 Rector. It's a classic. I pretty much tell half my team the Rectors because that's what my ESEA to open team is.
It's gonna be a buy round for both teams as Drexel gonna be able to scrape. Arizona gonna be able to scrape enough for a buy. Both teams are relatively low on the economy. Neos Dragon is probably the only person that has over 2,000 in the server right now. As banana control is gonna be Arizona's. Corbin gonna be tossing the Molotov towards the right side of Sandbag. And at this point, Arizona, they have all the map control once again. And something they've had a lot of success with is their execs, so I'd like to see them run it again.
Yeah, I think they've done a really good job of just getting quick control, and then they just do an exec and explode off it. And it actually does look like they are just going to do a basic setup here at B, but they are going to get counter smoke, so I'm wondering if that is going to delay their strategy just a little bit. There's lots of time left on that clock, so I mean, Arizona definitely can delay it as much as they want.
Yeah, they're already set up with the smokes. It's going to be a spawn smoke. It looks like it's gonna be a Molotov for Emo. So yeah, these guys are they've definitely planned out their nades. As Peepless, he's gonna be the first point of contact. He's gonna get taken down. As Purple trying to find one, he does. And now 3v4 situation is Purple also gonna get taken down. The Archlord did get taken down by Hammy. And now 2v3 with the CTs relatively out of position. I don't know if they really go for this.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was talking about before when you want to clutch. I do feel like these guys are a little bit delayed. But STS is looking to get that kill. He actually does land it on a Corbin. Corbin being a little too cocky and peeking a bit wide. And now STX is going to be running in. Shot going to be missed. Satellite going to be picking up one. Hammy returning. Now it's all down to a one-on-one. Hammy going to be missing and gets taken out by Satellite's Glock. And now Wildcats picking up the 7th round.
I can't believe how close that round got. It got down to a 1v1 and the person ran out of ammo and had to resort to using his Glock. That's a little too close for comfort, I think, here at Arizona, especially in that situation. But Drexel, looks like they're going to be on the save, but I really want to see Neos Dragon just buying off here.
So I don't get it. Like, is Neos Dragon, like, is he saying he's, like, the dragon for Neo? Like, I don't get it. Or is there, like, a show based off of that name?
I think there's a show based off that name, looking at his profile picture. But it looks like it's going to be a straight B take, and all 5 CTs are in this bomb site, so this might work out well for them as now 2v2 and Peepless. Are they going to expect him at the boost spot?
No, I don't think they actually will. Like, they probably think he's hiding behind first oranges, and if Peeps does play this properly, he lets them run by. He can catch them off guard. Does look like another smoke is about to pop here. He is patient, does to get a dink there, and now it's down to a one-on-one situation. Retro and Peeps. Who we thinking, Danny? You got 1 second to decide.
I'm thinking Peeps wins this. He's going to surprise him somehow.
He's looking good, man. That was a nice little 2-click. And the best thing, too, is Retro actually has a lot of time, so he doesn't have to force plant. I mean, if Retro really wanted to be geeky, he could go all the way back to A, and it actually does look like he is going to spray. Takes out Peeps. And,
yeah, it was a really good play by Retro as well to just back away, kind of like further the distance, because he knew he was in CT somewhere, so... And also as well, he had the option to just run all the way back to A. There were like 48 seconds left as well. So really good play by Retro there.
In that kind of a situation, you can pretty much like run to A to fake it and go back B, or you just full tilt run A and just hope he's not there.
Yeah.
But I definitely agree. He made the right choices. He was just trying to eliminate all the angles he had to look at too.
Yeah.
And making Peeps trying to, do some kind of a big play.
Yeah.
Or expose himself, sorry.
Yeah, but Peeps definitely had the right idea. With the way
Absolutely.
he played that, yeah.
Absolutely, especially on a save round with only a USP, you got to make a play happen. Hammy is still getting the better of Benny, actually. And then looks like Hammy is going to be taking some crucial damage. And it's going to be completely falling off, but it is kind of playing towards that car, but now is going to go back to the CT spawn. Which is kind of a questionable spot, especially when you can get smokes just flying in your face.
Yeah, the one thing is when those smokes come in, you're going to have to kind of beat the smoke in the way. Like you have to peek out a little bit further. the smoke can help you in the sense that if you peek from just outside the smoke, you can take a shot and then fade back into the smoke. So that's the advantage of playing this spot. But
I definitely think. Oh, sorry, Danny. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the one thing I'd like to see is Wildcats actually just getting up their mid and going up A again. I think they had really good success in just completely getting the site when they just did the full smokes on Art and Library, and then they just pinched. And actually, I wonder if we're gonna be seeing that right now.
Yeah, it looks like a very similar strat. Yeah. They just smoked out Moto, smoked out the left side and middle. They're actually going to find the kill onto purple. And it's going to be a double pit setup from Drexel. So this might be a little bit tough for Arizona to deal with, but not if they're just out of position. And I don't think they're going to be expecting Neos Dragon, but he's just completely missing. So now 2v4. More whiffing, as we see from the Drexel side. And at this point, Peebless going to just pick up that AUG, and this might be a good call to save.
Yeah, and I feel like Drexel is just having the worst luck, and they're just none of their teammates are able to hold the site, and they're just completely trying to rely on retakes, and they're just saving guns essentially, and they've pretty much lost quite a few rounds in a row.
Yeah, Satellite has the exit for Banana as well. He's going to find that kill onto Hammy. Peep with this AUG. He's going to be going back towards the B side, but I don't think anyone's really going to chase him at this point. It's only one round left in the half.
The interesting thing too is that you can see that Wildcats completely spread out except for Retro. But if Peeps actually would have tried to fake and go for the Ninja and he got Retro, he could have got an easy defuse. So it's kind of interesting too that they full are hunting, but I guess they do know that Drexel's been completely saving, or trying to save anyway, so that's why they're doing the aggressive hunt.
Yeah, definitely. So 9-5 is going to be the last round of the half. Drexel going to be on a pretty bad buy. It's going to be MP9, a Deagle, CZ, as well as an UMP. But we have seen these rounds work before, so don't count them out as Hammy trying to find some picks down middle with this Deagle. It's not going to find anything just yet, but Drexel, it looks like they want to do a double hull setup, or maybe even a triple hull setup. I like this.
I actually really like the triple hull setup. It just catches the T off guard so badly, and it gets you a free weapon essentially. And we can actually see that there was member. I think it was Retro. He's just trying to get his way up into window. And I think Wildcats are going to potentially do a mid fake here and then go up Banana.
Yeah, looks like the Banana is on as it's going to get taken down. Purple also going to get taken down as well. So now 5v3 and the B bomb site is going to be open. I don't really see a way for Drexel to retake this bomb site.
Yeah, this is going to be really hard for these guys, especially with the utility and weapons that they have. Not much of a chance here. Corbin is going to get one, but STX does return it. Now STX, he has been known for these MP9 kills. He's going to have to make something happen here. He is going to get Molotov'd out and get taken out by the sports. Now, Neos Dragon. Let's see what you got.
With the CZ, he's not going to find anything. So 10-5 as Arizona get the 10 rounds on Terra's side, which I think is pretty good. We did say that Inferno's a bit more even now, but I think 10 rounds, they're going to be pretty happy about that.
Yeah, I think 10 rounds on T side is something you can be really pumped about. And I personally think CT side, you could get a lot of rounds on CT side, but I do agree that it is a bit more T-sided these days. But if you have good teamwork, I think you can have the reverse score. But a lot can be on Drexel, though. Let's see if they can reverse their weak CT side for a good T side.
Yeah, as Drexel, they did win the first 3 rounds of the half, and then they just kept getting repeatedly reset. 3 rounds and then 1 round. 3 rounds and then 1 round. That's just the worst case scenario. Constantly getting reset. But here we go with the second half going live. STX has a smoke and a flash. The rest of his team has armor. On the side of Arizona, going to be 2 people with kits, as well as 2 flashes each.
They better not be taking my strat.
Looks something
Retro.
different.
Retro's playing a great spot, and he actually did peek the window. Now Peeps is going to be taking out sports, and it does look like a lot going to be on Retro. As he has, he does land a running headshot onto purple, but now we can see Drexel does have full sight control, and the retake is going to be happening in from Arizona.
Yeah, they do have a kit, so this is definitely possible. At this point, they're all going to surround the site from coming in from different angles. Corbin's going to be coming from the halls. I think this is going to be the key. They need to wait for him to come to the halls before they initiate this retake. As Satellite gonna find one. You might be able to find a second. Cobra gonna find one in the pit. You might be able to find this player in sight as well. He's gonna get taken down though. It's falling it down to Benny Kwan and Hammy left in this 1v1. Benny Kwan trying to find the kill. He's gonna run out of ammo and get taken down. So Drexel, they find that 6th round, the all-important second pistol round.
Yeah, that was huge. I was a little worried for Hammy as he was playing quite aggressive and really out of position, and he was really lucky that Benny was quite lit.
Yeah, and it's gonna be important for Drexel to be able to convert these next rounds, as Arizona, they're not gonna have much invested. Looks like just one P250 as well as a grenade on Benny Kwan. And it looks like it's gonna be a 4 stack in pit. I like this.
Oh, this is a classic.
Oh, this is gonna,
this
oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Benny Kwan setting up the bait. Oh my god. It's just a shooting gallery. But the MAC-10 is gonna clean that up as Sports. Gonna get taken down as well. That was a really good thought. I feel like the CTs weren't really expecting them to come up that quickly though.
Yeah, no, I don't think they were. I really like that group play from Wildcats. I mean, it just throws them off guard, and we've actually seen it twice now where both teams ran into a full stack, so it's kind of interesting. But STX was just running around and cleaned up pretty well.
Yeah, it could have been dangerous. I think if they had upgraded pistols, I think they might have won that round, because it wasn't really that clean from the side of Drexel coming into the site. Looks like they're actually going to take bracket control, and they've already pressured off Arch, so at this point Benny Kwan is going to be coming back from the CT spawn area, going to watch the Arch area. But I think the CTs are in a bit of a tough spot here. They're going to get pinched on both sides.
Yeah, Sports is actually going to be throwing a good counter flash, but Peeps is going to run into Big Pen. Hammy going to be taking him out. STX picking up one as well. And Wildcats are just falling one by one here. It's going to be a 5-on-3 situation. Benny's actually going to be falling down as well. And Neo's Dragon picking up a double kill. And now it's going to be all down to Satellite.
With the kit as well as the smoke. He's just hiding by the moto position. Not much he can really do here in this 1v5. I think the only hope for him to win this round is to go for a ninja, but I don't think anybody's going to be leaving the bomb site. Oh, actually, Purple is going to Molotov that exact corner. Does slightly miss. Hammy should be able to survive in the corner, as that's what I was expecting more of them to do. Satellite going to get away with this Famous, so 8-10 now. And here we go, the all-important timeout being called that you always mention every cast.
I do, because they're just so important. Like my team, for example, my terrible open team, we don't utilize timeouts. Pretty much be down like 14-5, and they'd be like, nope. Be down like 6-0. No, I'm like, okay. But what the one thing is that I like to see from a lot of these CSL teams is that they do take advantage of the timeouts. You know, what is it, a 30-second window, I think, Danny, or 25 or something like that?
For timeouts?
Yeah.
It's 30 seconds.
Oh, man, 30 seconds. See, I don't even use them that often. I don't even know what the time is. But I think they're really great just to mental reset and just kind of get a little bit more organized, especially when you're down. And we can see that the round's getting pretty close here.
Yeah, gonna be 4 Deagles on the side of Arizona, as well as that Famous saved over from the previous round. And Drexel, they should be able to convert this round as long as they're okay. Or as long as they're careful, rather, and use their utility properly. It's gonna be a double arch setup from the CTs. Benny Kwan trying to bait for retro, but it looks like they're gonna try to move up and make something happen. They do have a couple of flashes, so this could work.
Hammy getting Benny. And Benny actually was trying to do a bit of a pop flash, and Hammy just completely caught him off guard and just caught him with his pants down, essentially. But Sports with that deagle, and Hammy actually is going to get spammed, and Hammy just again getting another kill, getting his double kill this round. And he's looking hungry. He wants to get more, getting that fresh ham out of the oven.
Yeah, Retro going to get taken down as well. So it should be a 9th round for Drexel as we head into almost an even game.
I get nervous if I was Wildcats. I mean, you've essentially lost. This is gonna be the fourth round in a row that they're about to lose,
Hmm.
and I mean, I wonder if we're gonna see the same thing where Wildcats is gonna be trying to save every time, and they're just none of their members are able to hold the site whatsoever.
Yeah, quite possible. As they did finish the first half 10-5, and with this almost being an even score now, as this round will put Drexel at 9 rounds. What do you think Arizona should do in their next gun round?
I think I definitely would like to see. I'm all about aggression, so I'd love to see either if they just played middle aggressive and just pushed them back quite, or even just had some of their members of Banana throwing the deep Molotovs or deep smokes, just to get some map controls of CT and really push these guys back and kind of make them think about what they should be doing. Because I feel like if you have a lot of room to move on T side and just makes it so much easier for you to win that round, I think it gives you a higher probability.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Something we don't really see a lot of teams in CSL do is a full push down middle, like all the way down to stairs. But it looks like Drexel, they want to take banana control as Corbin playing by the sandbag area. Satellite playing the corner, just set up this crossfire. Benny Con on the op, playing from the arch side, a very common angle to hold. And as long as Drexel smoke out this left side arch, should be neutralized as the utility is going to be coming through. Molotov is going to get tossed out. Retro going to get caught off guard. Sports also going to get taken down as well. So now a 4v3 situation as Benny Con going to be the only remaining hold at the A site.
It actually does look like these guys are, once again, just getting picked off one by one. And they actually are going to be coming into the B site, so Satellite's going to have to make something happen. Or Corbin. Here's Satellite spraying his gun. Corbin isn't able to land the frag. He's going to get planted. And Satellite gets one, but Neo's Dragon going to be picking up another. And now it's down to the man, Benny Kwong. Benny Kwong.
He has a couple flashes, but a 1v3 op, especially on the B side of Inferno, it's going to be a bit rough. So he's just going to bow out of this round. And likely take his op into the next round. Where would you like to see him use this op in the next round?
I want to just see like a full YOLO, 420 blaze it, middle, just full aggression. Just no messing around. I feel like you got to go big or go home, Danny? Like, you get the big green out. You just got to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I think an even better pick he can do is the he can do the Halls one if he has a good spawn. But with the spawn he has here, it's not really great for either side, as he definitely wants to be more towards the extremities. But a pick he could do is he can go all the way around to porch side very quickly and then peek the bench angle. That's a very, very good pick to do. But it doesn't look like he's going to be doing that, as he's going to be smoking mid. And it makes me think he's going to cross towards mid and maybe peek alt. Oh no, they're going to do the boost. I like this. Ooh, I don't think he's aware that they're that close. They're going to pop through the smoke. Benny Kwon going to find one. As STX did find his teammate on the retro. He's going to just rush Sports onto the porch area. As Benny Kwon trying to find a kill through the smoke, but he's going to be completely smoked out. And once again, Drexel, they have the bomb site. It's going to be a tough retake for Arizona.
I feel like this is going to be the same thing where these guys are just going to be losing members and they're not able to get trade frag. And these guys are just going to potentially go for a weak retake or trying to, just save their guns. But we do see Corbin kind of making me eat my own words. But now it does look like Drexel is going to be picking up two. And now it's all down to Satellite. And Drexel's finally getting the lead. And this is the second half of the first map.
Yeah, look at the money on Drexel as well. There's like 3 people with 15k. This T-side has definitely been more dominant than the one that Arizona put together. And once again, another timeout from Arizona. I think this is exactly what they need, as it feels like this match is just slipping away from them.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the rounds are just now going to Drexel quite easily. And I mean, I was definitely making fun of them for their weak CT, but their T half is looking really good, as they've actually been able to win 6 rounds in a row. And they are getting the lead as they are 11-10.
All right, Laz, you're the coach of Arizona right now. What do you tell them to do?
Especially in an eco, like I think on an eco, like stack something like they did before. One of the things I like to do is the 3-2 pinch, like down middle or banana. It does look like they are going to play close boiler, which isn't a bad idea. I think they need to kind of change the momentum here by getting in their face.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to, as Corbin tried to go for that aggressive Halls play. He was close but didn't find the kill, and it looks like the rest of Drexel are going to be making their way back towards B as Kenny just tossing some nades at middle. He's not going to find this kill at mid on Benny Quan. He's going to get it. At this point, it should be a relatively light B site as well. As Satellite, he does have this one flash and a CZ, so there's still potential for some danger as he's going to swing out. 3 people are completely blind, but he's only able to convert 1 kill. And once again, the B bomb site is going to be Drexel's as Retro trying to find some kills through the smoke. And it's going to be a 12th round on the board for Drexel.
Yeah, Drexel's looking really good, and they honestly just have so much momentum on their side. The Wildcats just look like they don't have no response whatsoever, and they only got 2 deagles, and the best thing they can do is just try to pinch these guys to get them to lose their guns, but they are playing quite passive, and they're just kind of waiting for an exit kill if they can get one.
Sport's going to be holding from this small pit area. He might be able to find Hammy. He's going to find that kill, but I don't think he'll be able to retrieve that weapon as there's just too many terrorists barreling down on him. So 12-10. Arizona should be able to buy in this round. There's going to be a double op setup. I like it. Danny Quan as well as Corbin. Corbin has a good B spawn, so I want to see him take this. Maybe get the assistance of a flash. And perhaps maybe even do a 3B setup to get banana control first and then rotate everybody else towards A.
You could just go and dry, dude. Yeah, YOLO. No? Alright. Well, Corbin, he actually is going to get Molotov, but does get that quick pick onto Pete. And now he's going to be falling off. And it's a good start as they haven't been able to have, the man advantage in quite some time here.
Yeah. Good flash from Satellite as well. Throwing it over the right side of the roof. But now, Arizona, I feel like this is the first time that we've seen him have a man advantage on the CT side.
I kind of do, I do appreciate that they are doing quite of a passive setup here from Arizona. They are doing a bit of a stack of the A, but also from Drexel too. Like they're just kind of sitting around patiently as well, and it doesn't look like they're trying to be overzealous here and getting too aggressive, and they just want to see if Wildcats wants to do something random. So I do like the disciplined play from both teams.
Yeah, it looks like there's going to be some kind of porch take, especially with Hammy playing in halls for this long. STX might be throwing his smoke along with Neos Dragon. Neos Dragon going to be tossing the smoke for the arch side. And they still have lots of utility, so this take could still work. And it's going to be 2 players towards halls. But the CGs, they still have some utility. As that Molotov is going to get tossed down. I think Arizona is really well set up for this hit, and I don't think Drexel is going to be able to convert this one.
Actually, Sports is going to get the AUG play. That thing come to work. Getting this third. Now it's going to be all down. Retro going to be spamming him through the box. Wildcats finally getting their first round of this the second half. The score is getting a little bit close, and we actually are going to see Drexel doing their first timeout as they lose their first round.
Yeah. And interesting, because that was the first round that Arizona got, and they immediately call a timeout. They have tons and tons of money, so there shouldn't really be much of a decision to make here. If anything, maybe it's just to kind of slow any momentum Arizona might have had built up from that round.
I definitely think it is a strategy because you don't want Wildcats to be like getting fired up from that round. You want to slow it down. Like it can sometimes just be just to let the other team cool down, and they won that round quite convincingly too. So it's really just a tactic, and we only do have a few rounds left in this this match. So I think it's actually a good call that they did it just to kind of get everything fine-tuned and slow down Wildcats not getting too excited about that round.
Yeah, looks like Retro gonna be tossing a flash towards alt. It's kind of interesting that he does that. I think it's a bit of a waste. It's better to get his teammate to throw a flash from Arch over the alt middle and for him to peek. But in either case, 5v5 situation. Banana control for Drexel as well. Satellite and Corbin. Corbin with the op at Spool. And overall, the utility on the CG side still looks pretty good. But all this map control that Drexel gets will allow them to have any freedom they want to be able to decide how they want to take any of the bomb sites.
Yeah, and Satellite's playing quite aggressive as he is kind of trying to quick peek here. It does look like he is actually getting in the corner of Banana. And he is actually going to go for the peek. His teammate does pop flash, and he peeks a bit too wide. Does escape, but does get that first pick. And that's a great start as they are once again up a man. And a little bit of a change happening here from Wildcats. And they do have the op in sight as well, Banana, but I think Drexel is going to be changing their mind and going towards A.
Yeah, it feels like Drexel is just playing a lot slower overall on this T half. And it might be hurting them as they're just being left down to these moments where they only have 20 seconds to exec onto a site. Corbin's going to be the one to defend B all alone. The rotate is coming through. He might have another opportunity from the Spools as there isn't a smoke here. He's going to find that next kill as well, and that's going to be the bomb down with 10 seconds left. I think Arizona have this round. Ooh, he's going to tag him through the box. Silite going to take him down. And Corbin, beautiful shots from him. As Drexel going to be taking another timeout.
Yeah, and it's getting a little bit closer. Game is actually going to be tied 12-12. And I'm kind of wondering, kind of going back into your point, why Drexel is playing a lot slower. I wonder if they have more than one IGL. And this sounds a little bit familiar as there's too many people giving too much input, and it's just making it a lot more confusing for their team to actually do something productively. I don't care, CS. But I wonder if that's the case, because we are seeing quite a bit of a change in their style, and it looked like they were just getting aggressive, getting map control and utilizing that, but now they're playing a lot more defaultish and slow and not really capitalizing on any kind of opportunity, and Wildcats are just picking them apart essentially one by one.
Yeah, and I think the one thing that we have to credit Arizona for as well is the fact that they're doing this mid-round aggression. And it's really catching Drexel off guard, like we said, just because they're playing so slow, and then by the time they decide to do something, that's the perfect time for them to strike. But in this round, 12-12 tie game, and it looks like it's going to be something a lot faster from Drexel.
I honestly thought from that, just based on the mini-map, we were going to see them going full up into a park. But it does look like STX is going to be pushing his way up into Porch. Retro going to be playing in that site. He is in a big spot here. He does see one cross. He is going to get the bomb down. He is going to be picking up, looking up just one. Sports going to be picking up two. Bendy going to be picking up one as well. And now it's all down to Peep, and he's just down to 3 HP. I don't think we can expect much from him this round.
Yeah, and Arizona just completely shut down that push. It was just so much utility that they had to go through. Satellite gonna take him down. So 13-12 as Arizona, they regain the lead. And it's crazy, but Drexel, they still got money. Like, it feels like they've been on a buy round for the last 4 rounds.
Yeah, pretty much non-stop Counter-Strike rounds. It's good to see, because I mean now Wildcats actually does get the first they're getting the first lead in the second half, and it's 13-12, and we only got a few more rounds here before the game could be over, unless we're going to be going into overtime. But I definitely could see something happening here as this is going really back and forth.
Benny Kwan with this op. He's gonna be holding the entrance of Banana, or the entrance of B rather. Elsewhere, Retro's gonna get taken down by Hammy from the Arch side. Corbin with this op, he's gonna be looking to find a kill, but it looks like it's gonna be a B split as they're making their way towards spawning. Benny Kwan, he needs to be very careful. I don't think he's aware that STX has already crossed over. Meanwhile, Satellite gonna only find one. Benny Kwan gonna find that player in spawn, and the question is he gonna push through the smoke?
I'd do it. I would do it. Oh, he doesn't do it. He is going to be playing a little passive here, but he does have a potential to get this first pick on the Neo. B actually turns his back. Oh, and Neos Dragon just going to be spanking him and taking him out. And now it's going to be down to Sports and Corbin. And we got the op in the hands of Corbin, but he's going to have to make something happen, or Sports with that that AUG in hand. But it looks like these guys are going to be playing quite passive, and they don't want to potentially go for this. Bomb is ticking away, but they're actually going to be making words as they are going to be pushing in, but Hammy taking out one. And now we can actually see that Corbin is going to be completely falling off.
Yeah, it's going to be a save from him. But Drexel going to be getting the 13th round. It's going to be a tie game now. And both teams should be able to buy as well, as the money is built up already on the Arizona side, just from those 3 rounds in a row. And Drexel, they just always have money apparently. So it's gonna be a big round for both teams, as the team that wins this round will be on that 14th round. Double op setup still in play for Arizona, but 5 AKs for Drexel. Corbin, what a shot. As that's going to be a 5v4 advantage. As Corbin, he's been playing really well so far with this op. SDX is going to push Benyquan off that angle, as Benyquan going to retreat back to the Moto area. Retro was actually boosted up towards the porch area. He's going to find one, he's going to drop back. So now a 5v3 advantage, as Arizona, they're looking like they're in great shape to take this round.
Yeah, Wildcats are they're doing a really good job, and they're just completely isolating the sites, and they're not letting Drexel get any kind of control anymore. And Corbin actually getting that first pick was massive.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be a B take from the looks of it. It's going to be a smoke from spawn, and Satellite needs to find one. He is not able to, as Corbin, he does have the spool area to look through, as there wasn't a smoke placed. As Corbin, he's just going to be holding this construction area. He wants to wait for his teammates to retake this bomb site. A 4v3 situation. Lots of utility on the Arizona side as well. And Drexel, they're just going to be playing towards the site. This is going to be a big kill from the construction area, I think. Ooh. Neos Dragon going to take down Corbin, as the C2 is trying to make their way into the site. He's going to get taken down, but it's all down to SDX. Left in this 1v2, trying to swing both sides, but he's going to get taken down, as Arizona going to find the 14th round. But Drexel, they're still going to be able to buy in this next round.
Ooh, I like the end spam. Speaking of ends, did you see that crazy comeback, by the way?
Yeah, I was aware that Liquid was up like 15-8, and they came back, and then Ents won.
Oof, feels bad. Feels bad.
Yeah, I think we had one person that actually predicted that result. Definitely going to hear it from him next week. In this round, though, looks like there's going to be some grenades exchanged at B. Benyquan once again with this op. And Corbin's actually playing towards Arch side. I didn't even notice that they actually swap positions, as Corbin has been playing extremely well so far, so perhaps just moving him around will do the trick. But Drexel, they need to get this round, otherwise Arizona will be on match point.
Drexel is looking a little scared here, and we're going to have to see something big happen. Because like you said, if they don't get this round, they're going to be potentially losing this game.
Ooh.
But it does look like they actually are picking up 2 big frags. But now Wildcats is feeling a little bit of pressure. They're going to fall down, and the A site's about to be open. Lock and be riding on Corbin.
Yeah, and I think if Arizona doesn't get a pick within the next couple seconds, they should just save, as their money isn't looking that good. They want to make sure they can fight with good weapons and good utility when it comes to this 29th round, for that all-important 15th round to be able to guarantee OT. On the side of Drexel, they're going to make sure they can save all these weapons, as their money is finally depleted in some sense. But 14-14 now is going to be a very important next round, as whoever wins it will be able to get that 15th.
Danny, I don't know about you, but the way the way that this game's going, I wonder if we're gonna see an overtime. Like this is actually pretty crazy because there is quite a bit of money still on one of the teams here, so that there could potentially be 2 buys or like a decent buy for the last round. Really just gonna have to see what happens on this 14-14.
Yeah, I think it very well could go to overtime with the way both these teams are just exchanging rounds. Corbin gonna be going for this banana peek once again. He's gonna have to walk through a carpet of flames though. He's not gonna get the kill. And Drexel, dude, they are gonna be able to get banana control.
Yeah, this is really big actually that they were able to get banana control quite convincingly. But we do have 2 of the members. They are going to be playing us. It looks like Satellite is going to be playing in the site with a counter smoke ready in hand. And then we also do have Corbin. Looks like he is going to be sitting on the back of the coffins, playing a bit of a tight angle. And he's going to have to land a big shot here if they want any chance of winning that duel or getting the control of the site.
Yeah, meanwhile, it looks like Drexel are going to get control of brackets, but not quite as Benny Kwan. He's still going to be staying scoped in. And it's kind of interesting that they opt to throw this smoke at Archer, so they could definitely go a little bit deeper. STX going to be selling a fake. That's going to be a smoke for Moto. Meanwhile, there's going to be 4 players grouped at B. There's going to be a lot of pressure on Corbin and Satellite to make things happen.
Yeah, Corbin is in a big spot where he has to make something work. He has to get at least 2 picks if he wants any chance of getting the site unlocked. And you can already see the tees already, and he is going to be whiffing to get down to 47. He does go for the quick peek, does get one. He'll go again, and he actually does land another. Satellite just spraying and getting him out, and Corbin getting the spam. Oh my god. All the pressure didn't even phase him whatsoever. 15-14. Now Drexel's going to have to buy out and hope for a miracle as they're going to need to tie this.
Yeah, they do have a lot of money behind them, so it's so unfortunate. This is probably the toughest CT side that Arizona's had to deal with, where every single round Drexel has a buy. Like I don't even think they even fought Drexel with pistols since the pistol round, and this is gonna be an all-out re-rush. They're just going in, guns blazing, tons of damage done by those Molotovs. As the rotate's gonna be coming through, and Corbin gonna find one. Might be able to find a second. He does with that off. He's doing so well, but not able to find a kill there. So now 3-on-3 situation. This is gonna be a big retake for Arizona.
And both teams have not been doing a really good job on their retakes. So a lot of tests here for Wildcats is they're gonna have to go for this, and they can't save. So they are gonna be getting a counter smoke on them right now. And good crossfire coming in from Drexel as one is going to be playing on the dark spot and also on the quad box. And they have one member going to be playing close sight as well. Things are going to be a little tested here as Sports is going to be making his way up into schools. Does get taken out. Retro going to be picking up one though, however. Now they're both going to be running in the front of CT. Hammy going to be spraying and Benny trading him. He gets the double kill. But the bomb is ticking too fast and it's actually probably not going to make it. Oh my god, we're going to overtime.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Going to overtime once again. We went to overtime the previous, or not the previous, on Tuesday in that final match. And once again, we have overtime in this map. Overtime on Inferno. Sounds like it's been something that's quite common across the pro scene as well.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the maps where I think it's such a nail biter most of the time. I mean, we see it all the time in the pro scene where, you know, they come right down to the nitty gritty or even in overtime as well. And gonna be a lot of testing for both these teams because I feel like both their CT sides weren't as great as they should be. The T sides looked pretty good from both these guys. Danny, you're having a pep talk. Your Wildcats. What are you saying to them? What do you say when you lost a big lead like that?
I mean, I think right now it's like, you know, they just have to play their game because they were able to, you know, kind of bring it back towards the end of that half because it did look like things were slipping away from them. I think if they just play the way they have, just continue with the double op setup, I think they just continue to have success and just make sure to use their utility a bit more. That's probably my biggest advice to them right now. But overall, I think they're doing a good job because they've recovered well, especially with how the half first started.
Yeah. I think the big test is just, you know, getting the CT rounds. I really do think that was the biggest weakness we saw in both these teams, and we're gonna have to see something happen if we want a winner out of this this first map.
Yeah, definitely. But we will be going live with overtime. The very first round of overtime is going to be 10k start money. And I think we talked about this before. Obviously, I prefer 10k start money just because of the economic element. 16k has been introduced in ESCA. But regardless, it looks like we're going to have that double op setup from Arizona that's just been doing so well for them. Drexel 5 AKs. And have to see what happens in this round. Looks like it's just going to get fast falls as Retro going to find 2. Neos Dragon and SCX can be going towards the site. Benny Kwan trying to find a kill. He finds it through the side of the barrel. He might be able to find a second. He gets it. It's all down to Neos Dragon. Oh my god, Benny Kwan. Brilliant opping from him.
That was really fast. I mean, Wildcats just completely ran over them.
Yeah, they had a really good hold. The A-bomb site. So 16-15 as Drexel should be buying up once again. I feel like they're thinking about whether they want to have an op, but it looks like that's not the case. As we go into this next round.
I like the direction here, and they actually are playing close. Benny and Corbin going to be picking up some as well. Man, Purple and Hammy actually spraying their full clips into Banana, just getting Corbin through the little pillar on the car in Banana.
Satellite going to find one through the smoke. He might be able to find a second as these last 2 terrorists. Oh, they actually pushed through the spawn smoke as Hammy going to find Retro. And that was a little bit awkward as they're going to be coming from the construction and CG side on these players. It's all going to be down to Hammy. Left in this 1v3 with 21 HP. This is going to be really tough for him to pull off. And Benny Kwan going to finish it off as 17-15 now. 2 straight rounds in a row for Wildcats. And if they can pick up this last one, all the pressure is going to be on Drexel.
Yeah, it's Wildcats are looking pretty good, and I mean, I was just criticizing them both for their CT halves, but Wildcats has been doing a good job of getting the first 2 rounds of this first overtime, and they're making it a little bit closer for them to get this first map in the bag.
Oh, that's beautiful from Retro. He got that flash from that teammate as well and scoped up on the bridge. So that's an easy 5v4 advantage now as Hammy, he looks like he wants to go through the smoke. He's going to try to catch Benny Kwan off as he's got a ton of pressure on him. He's not going to find the first kill. He's going to get completely taken out as Sport's going to find Hammy. So now a 3v4 situation. They do have CT spawn control, so it's going to be a little bit awkward on the side of the CTs as Corbin needs to be able to hold off this Banana. Satellite, he did toss his smoke, so it's going to slow things down.
Satellite's in a really good spot. He is actually pulling his nade out. Definitely should be having his gun out. But Corbin going to be having his back. He is going to be spraying. And now it's going to be down all to Peep. Let's see if Peep's known for the 1v4s. Danny, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's definitely possible as he should be expecting one player towards the pit area. He's going to find that kill. So now this round is very doable. He's going to be able to get the bomb down. Oh, I would try to search for that second player before getting the bomb down. But at this point, he's going to get taken down. And yeah, the thought process was there, but I would have liked to see him actually try to hunt that second player towards the arch side before getting that bomb down. And I'm sure you would agree as well.
No, I don't agree with you, Danny.
You really
no, I'm
don't
just
agree?
kidding. I do. No, I'm just kidding. I totally do. No, I think in that kind of situation, especially when you have so much time and it looks like you have the site control, like I think the best thing for you to do is just scout the site, look around and see where the other guy is. because from what we saw there, he did get the bomb down, and then the one member of Drexel just quick peeked him at a porch and just had a pancake. Got it easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, Danny. That's why we're here. You know, we just kind of give like coaching services on the side of our casting, so kind of teach these guys a thing or two for us veterans out in the community.
Yeah, definitely. As you know, I'm sure a lot of these teams, they look at these VODs, they can take some of our advice if they want to.
Yeah, if you guys ever need a coach one of your teams, like, you know, just holler at me and Danny. I mean, we'll talk, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, depending on what team you are, you know, could charge a premium.
Oh, it's all about the premiums from Danny and Laz. But I think we're on game point here for Wildcats, if I'm correct.
Yes,
19,
yes we are.
90. Good, I still remember my rules. So 19 is going to be the winning point here for Wildcats. Drexel is going to have to make something happen as they are 3 rounds behind. And they are going to be on their CT half, and they weren't too strong on it the first half, so we're going to have to see something big.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that, yeah, definitely make sure to take lessons from us. Laz can't remember whether it's 19 or not sometimes for overtime.
I can't. I just, you know, I'm getting old at my age, you know, I just forget sometimes, and it's just hard to remember. I was pretty confident, but, you know, I was like, well, maybe not.
Sports is going to be working his way into halls, and Drexel, they actually have a double hall setup. I like this up on both sides. They might be able to work this. They might be able to get this to work as Retro. If he's not careful, he could get taken out. They're going to be doing the double peek, and that's going to work out completely for them. So now 4v3 situation. As Arizona, they're going to be pushing through the smoke. Purple and Peep are going to be the ones to greet them, though.
I just read Neo Dragon's core name, and I saw that it says 2v2 champs. I wonder if that's actually true.
Would you say 2v2 champs?
Yeah, Drexel 2v2 champs. Like, I don't.
Right.
Dude, I'll challenge them, dude. Let's get it, dude.
Yeah, we'll play against them.
Shout out to Drexel because we're gonna play you guys. But Drexel actually does pick up that round that's much needed. But Wildcats is still on the game point for the first map in the first overtime. So now we're gonna see an AUG in the hands of Purple, which actually was very effective that last round, where he was able to pick up, I think, at 3K, and they were running up an Atlas.
Yeah, another 2 rounds for Drexel that they need to pull off just to send us into double overtime. As Purple going to be playing behind the half wall once again. No op on the side of Arizona.
Yeah, we're really just seeing a slow setup here again from Arizona, and they're just playing a bit of a default where they're just getting slow with motion, and they're just kind of waiting for any kind of push. But actually, Corbin does change things up, as he did want to get a little spicy and takes out Purple. He gets all the way up into Banana, it looks like. There's only one member left into the B bomb site, which is going to be Peep. So tall task for him is it's going to be him versus quite a few if Wildcats decides to go there.
Yeah, Corbin's going to be throwing this fake towards B. So it's going to draw this Arch player back towards B. And this is going to be the perfect opportunity for Arizona to strike. As the smokes and the utility will be coming up. Benny Kwan going to be flashing top middle. STX going to be tossing this Molotov down to slow down this push. And if you could get a flash from somebody, from Hammy, this could work out so well. But it doesn't look like they're going to be doing that. As Retro and Satellite can be going towards the Arch side, as it looks like the rest of his team will be going towards the porch as well as the hall. So there's going to be a pinch from all angles, it looks like.
Ooh, really big Molotov coming in from Hammy. Sprays are happening, no shots. Sports and Benny going to be picking them up. Now it's all down to STX and Peep. Oh dear. You hate to see a 2v5 situation. You get 10 seconds left on that clock. The bomb is just about to get planted. STX is going to have to make something big happen here. He is jiggle peeking. He has not spotted anyone yet, but Benny does take him out. Now it's all going to be down to Peep, and he gets eliminated as well.
Yeah, so big game, big overtime game, as that's going to be the first map going to Arizona. And yeah, overall, I think that was a pretty good match, as we saw some pretty strong terrorist sides. And we had talked about before how This map is definitely a lot more balanced, but for teams that know how to play the terrace side, it can definitely pay off very well. So in either case, we will be moving to D Cache. And Oz, what are your thoughts on that just before we head to this break?
Cache, one of the most puggy maps in the game. I mean, just based from the way we saw this game, I'm honestly expecting it to be a close nail biter once again. But I think we could see something happen from Drexel. I think they're really close on taking that first one. So I'm still kind of going Drexel on this one.
Yeah, definitely. Especially since both these teams have shown that their T-side. Cache definitely favors those more T-side teams. But with that, we're going to be taking a quick break as we'll be coming back with the second map. So stay tuned, guys. Hello everybody, we are back with the second map. If you guys are just joining us once again, Arizona did take the first map. What was the score again? It was 19-16 in overtime. So the second map will be Cash and Laz. What are you thinking for this one?
I think T-side's going to be really important on this one. I think we saw a really good T-side coming in from both these guys in the previous map, so I think we're going to see that same side happening on this map.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. On the terrace side of Cash, it's definitely much more favored, and it does give more way to more individual plays. And I would actually say that playing CT side on Cash is pretty hard these days.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I don't think CT side's easy on this map anymore. Look at the aggression coming in from Drexel. They're just going straight for it. Out smoke going in. Retro picking up 1. Peep's going to be actually picking up 2. Oh, man. Things are opening up here in the A site. Drexel is just putting that full aggression like we were talking about in the last map into this one. And they're putting Arizona in a bit of a retake situation.
Yeah, they do have a kit as well. 2 flashes. This is going to be a very tough retake as Hammy going to take down 1. And it's all going to be down to Corbin left in this 1v4 with 1 HP. He's going to get taken down, but overall really fast strat from Drexel. And it's just going to work out for them as they just plowed the A site. And it's going to be 1-0 now.
That was all Hammy. Like I was able to catch that he actually goosed the one member that was playing Toxic. And then he quick peeked and take out 1. And then he actually got another. So he pretty much essentially just won that post-spawn situation on his own. And his teammate was able to clean up that last one. But really good aggression I like from Drexel. I hope we see more of that coming into this Cash.
Yeah, 4 MAC-10s and 1 AK is just going to be a straight B rush. As Sports trying to find some kills. Satellite's going to get taken down though. So Sports going to get smoked out. And overall, pretty easy bomb plant at B.
Yeah, we are going to see the B site getting taken over quite easily. And not really much of it we're going to see here from coming in from Wildcats because they are just full saving. So the best situation for them to do is just get those exits. We see that 2 members are going to be playing towards CT. And then actually we have Corbin, I believe, is going to be playing all the way in the back of T spawn. And he's just going to be seeing if he can pick off any of these guns. He actually does miss, doesn't take him out.
Yeah, so should be on a bye round as Arizona, they did save up for this 3rd round. It's going to be minimal utility, not much head armor. And Augs, 2 Augs, a FAMAS as well as 2 M4s. Now these MAC-10s could do quite a bit of damage as well, considering the fact that some of these CTs don't have any head armor. Hammy's going to find the opening at middle. Corbin is still left in middle. He's going to have a little bit to do as he's going to get goosed and taken down from SDX. And they're going to be making their way towards B. And unfortunately for them, there's still 2 more players in this B site. So they could do some damage, but those MAC-10s are just so strong against these unhead-armored opponents. Or helmetless opponents, rather. And Benny Kwan left in this 1v3. And this... From the way it looks, it almost looks like this is going to be a very similar story to the previous map where these T-sides are just going to be rolling.
Yeah, I think that's just the way that that Cash is, and especially the way that both these teams are playing. I think that we're going to see just really good T-side halves, and then we're going to see like who's going to come out a little bit better on that CT. So we can already see Drexel is just going full force, and they actually are going to be picking up the 3rd round here as the bomb is going to be exploding here within a few seconds.
Yeah, looks like Benny Kwan, he might need to get a little bit further away. I think he should be okay at this point, though. I was just a little bit concerned just because he had 14 HP. If he got any closer to that vent, he might have also died. But 3-0 now for Drexel as Arizona. Looks like Retro's going to be buying an MP9. The rest of his team should be saving, though, as a possible solution is maybe a double op setup. But we're going to have to see.
think you're right, Danny. You're going to see that the two members, actually 3 members, sorry, are going to be just doing pistols. So we're probably going to be seeing a double op setup on the CT side, which I definitely agree with, especially on cash. A lot of room where you can utilize that op. But oh my god, we just saw a full aggression in A main. And Drexel is not messing around as they just pick up 3 quick frags right away. And now it's going to be all down to Benny and Sports. And Benny does have that up in hand. And he actually gets taken out, and Sports does get a trade. Now it's a 1v5 situation, or 1v4, sorry, going for the ace clutch here.
Yeah, the most you can do is try to get that M4 at highway. But these rounds have been really fast as Drexel. They're just rushing up these bomb sites. Ooh, looked like he dinked him through the ladder, or at least that was the thing that allowed him to survive. But Drexel going to be going up on their 4th round, as they've definitely come out to play on cash. Sports is going to be able to pick up the M4 from that bomb explosion. And it should be a buy as Corbin going to be buying that op and Benny Kwan also buying another op. So as we said, the double op setup coming out to effect, as that was probably the one thing that did give them a lot of success in that previous map.
Yeah, I mean, we're already seeing that great T side coming in from Drexel, and they're already making this look easy. They're up 4-0, but they do have a big test, as we are going to see that double up setup, and we're going to have an AUG in the hands of Retro, and things are going to hopefully change here for Wildcats. Otherwise, I'd be a little nervous for them.
STX is going to get boosted up middle. And Retro is playing a bit of an off angle on top of that hut. He's going to get taken down by Hammy. STX is going to take down Corbin as well. So the mid sub just not working out. Sports is going to trade back as he's playing a more forward position than Pete was expecting. But this is going to be prompting more A-side attack, and Benny Kwan with this off needs to go big. Get pinched on from both sides.
As much either.
Yeah, he has it. I was surprised he didn't go a bit more aggressive in that position, especially since he knew he was going to get pinched. But in this 2v4 now, this may just be a save. It might be worthwhile to try to pick up those 2 ops wherever they are and just carry it over into the next round.
Yeah, the best thing, you know, we always say that, but like really in those kind of situations, like the bomb's already going down so much, and they really didn't get any kind of presence for a retake. So the best thing for them to do is to, and that is exactly what they're gonna do. Satellite and Sports being able to save the M4 and AK, it's gonna be really good for them in this next round.
Yeah, Sports is able to pick up the op as well. And in this round, I don't believe they're going to be buying, but I would like to see Sports toss this op to Corbin, as Corbin has a really good spawn. And he has a couple of different choices he can do with this op. He could go for the B main pick, could also go for a door pick. And it looks like he's going to be going for the B main pick, so I like this. He's going for the aggressive one as well. Oh no, not that aggressive. Only just a standard peek. But he may be able to catch 1 kill here. Peek out, he's going to find the first one, but his teammate unfortunately blocking him. It's going to be the B site open as Sports. He's trying to make amends by tossing some grenades to slow down his terrace, but Dragon's also going to take him down. So now a 2v4 situation, and this is almost just rotate strike.
Man, it's just like again, like we just are repeating and how good Drexel's T side is, and they're just making Wildcats just look like they have no abilities for CT side whatsoever. So really what we're gonna have to see here is Drexel pretty much just do like a massive half where they can win like 13-2 and hope for the best for them to close out on the CT half, because we saw how weak they were that first map.
Yeah, 6-0 now as Drexel gonna put together another round. And yeah, Drexel's T side just looks so dominant. If you look at how much money they have as well right now, even at this point, 6 rounds in, there's 3 people that have over 12k. There we go. Once again, another round. 2 Famises and AUG as well as 2 M4s. It's going to be another straight B rush from Drexel. A Satellite going to find one. Sport's going to find a second. Hammy's going to trade back, but this vent rotate may derail things as Corbin looks like he doesn't want to go that aggressive. So now 2v4 as things are going to slow down.
Yeah, finally. I think Wildcats must have heard me because I was talking crap about their CT, but oh my god, Purple. He just opens it up and makes it back onto a 2-on-2 situation. And then Benny is going to be able to respond, but now all down to Hammy. And now we finally see Arizona get their first round on that CT side.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty important for them to also be able to convert this next round with only 2 people that survived. They want to get this next round to avoid the reset. On the side of Drexel, they got tons of money. These guys are just always stacking on those dollars where it feels like they can just buy all the time on Terra's side.
Yeah, they pretty much have like an unlimited bank in their T side. It's nuts.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be an A-side attack as Peep trying to make some noise at B. Did throw the default B nades. Benny Quan opping towards A on the parking lot angle. And it looks like Drexel, they're going to be doing a bit of a split. Looks like 2 guys are going to be going towards the door. So this could be shaping up to be a pretty interesting round. As Benny Quan, he's going to be tasked to hold this A split. He does have help from Highway though.
Yeah, we can already see that they are going to be swarming the site. Going to get fully in there. Now, Benny actually going to be mixing a big shot there, and then Neo and P is going to be picking up one as well. So now it's going to be on 4-on-2 situation, sorry.
Yeah, it kind of feels like Arizona, or maybe even both these teams, they need to make more info plays on CT side, because it seems like the remaining CTs are always a little bit too far away to even go for the retake. And maybe part of that is also because of the CTs in the site need to stay alive long enough for the rotate to even come in. It could be a combination of both, but it definitely can be much more that these last 2 players can be doing on both sides of the map.
Yeah, I just feel like the CT side, like they pick up these occasional rounds, but then on the T side, like they just get more aggressive and they're just able to get quick picks and no trades whatsoever. And I think that's the biggest thing that we've seen that isn't working for both teams when they play CT. Lack of trade kills and any kind of presence whatsoever in the site. They completely rely on retaking.
Yeah. So it looks like Arizona going to be having 2 Deagles as well as 2 Famises and an M4. Mostly going to be a default setup as Drexel. They're going to be going up fast up middle along with the boost smoke. And Benny Quan, he's going to have to deal with 3 terrorists barreling down on him. The Molotovs are going to go into flush out the sandbag area. It looks like it missed a little bit. But Satellite trying to take a fight towards A main. He's going to get a bit of damage. Down to 11 HP. He's going to trade that weapon to Corbin. As Drexel, they have middle control and they're going to slow things down towards the A site.
Yeah, we can already see that Neo Dragon is going to be getting that quick pick, especially early round. Hammy getting one, and Sport is going to be returning it as well. Now it is just going to be up to Sports, just playing in that B bomb site once again on his own. And now Drexel is in a really good spot where they can just commit to any spot that they want. They have full mid presence and they have B main control.
Yeah, Sports, he's going to get more aggressive. He should be able to hear that these last... He's making his way. He's going to find 2, but not able to find that 3rd one. If he was able to find that 3rd one, that could have been a winnable round. But Arizona going to be on low money. And it looks like there's going to be a timeout from Arizona. I think this is good timing on the timeout. So we're just going to have to see what they decide to do in this next round.
Timeouts are my best friends. Really good call, especially these guys. Like they were only able to pick a round after the 7th round, and then now they've just been letting Drexel run with this. I don't know, Danny. I mean, again, like I want to put you in the hot seat here. What do you do if you're Wildcat?
I would do a B main push, 3 people. One person buy nades for middle, and another person at A play retake with nades. That's what I would do. As soon as they get that B pick, then you reshuffle into a more standard setup. But at the moment right now, with the way they're playing default right from the start, and they can't do that at this point. STX gonna find Benny Kwan. So this should be a pretty easy cleanup round. As Arizona, they don't really have many threats. They only have a couple pistols. And the A site's completely clean as well. But Satellite, he might be finding some favorable timing, but he's gonna get spotted out. So looks like he's gonna get neutralized in a second. Overall, looks like it should be another round for Drexel, which is likely gonna make it 9-1.
Yeah, no, we're not going to be expecting a lot here from Wildcats, just because, I mean, they only do have a Deagle and P250 in hand. And it does look like they are just kind of playing a bit of a passive setup in the CT spawn, so they're probably looking for exit kills and for the members in A. But then Satellite going to be all the way down into the checkers, and I'm wondering if he's just kind of waiting for any kind of a random lurker.
Yeah, Sports, he's going to be peeking towards Iowa. He might just find this kill on STX, but STX is going to get dinked up and he's going to get taken down by Corbin. It's now 4v2. Corbin may be able to pick up this AK, and ooh, there was the boost, so they're not even going to let him have that either. And Satellite not able to find a kill from the side either. So 9-1. It looks like Arizona, they're looking a little bit shaky, but I hope they take my advice here and do the triple B push. Get that map control, find a different way to win the round, because what they're doing right now with these defaults and even the double op setup that had some success on Inferno hasn't really been working out so well on Cash.
Yeah, and like I just feel like, again, like they're not utilizing map control. Like they're really just kind of letting Drexel do what they want, and like we can already see it. They're running into no counter nades whatsoever coming in from Arizona. Satellite going to be peeking too wide, and now it's all going to be down to Sports, and he's going to be falling off into the CT spawn. The Knob and getting smoked off both Heaven and in the CT spot as well. And he's going to get actually Molotov here, and he's down to 44. He actually does land a spam spot though onto STX, doesn't kill him, but takes him down to 19.
That was so close to it being a kill, but now a 4v4 situation, and I would say Drexel, they look uncomfortable with this setup at the moment. It's gonna be down to Corbin to put some pressure, because he might be able to find a kill. He's drawn the attention, and the rest of these CTs need to make their way through the site, but this utility is just slowing them down as Retro is gonna try to find something. He gets it, but at this point the bomb is too far ticked, and Arizona are gonna have to concede this round as well. So 10-1, Drexel, they got 2 people on 15k. That just shows how dominant their T side is right now.
Yeah, like this is insane. Like we're just seeing such an aggressive T side coming in from Drexel. Like 1 round loss and they're 10-1 right now. Like man, they must be getting all that frustration from the Inferno game for this one, because they're taking it out.
Benny Kwan's gonna get rushed into the A site once again. And it's so unfortunate as Drexel, it feels like they're just bullying them.
Yeah, it really does. It looks like they're just completely running over the sites and just giving Wildcats no option to do anything. But like I was saying, like, I mean, I'm going to be a bit critical here because we're just not seeing a lot of utility being used from these guys. No map control. I mean, we're seeing a little nice shot here from Satellite, but he's going to have to do a bit more if he's going to want to win this round.
Yeah, very likely just holding for exits at this point. There's no way that they're going to be able to retake this as the bomb is too far ticked. And Sports, you may be able to find a kill from the truck side. Purple going to find Satellite though. And if Sports can take down this one, he might be able to retrieve a gun. But he's going to get hunted down. He's going to get taken out. As Retro is going to be the only surviving member on the CT side. And 11-1 as the money on Arizona looking a little bit uneven, but they can still buy. Benny Kwan gonna pick up that op. Same with Corbin. But they need to change up their approach on the CT side.
I would love to see like a mid aggression, or sorry, a main aggression with that off. I'd love to see even like a main push and just try to push these guys back, because we're just seeing Drexel, like they're grouping up and they're doing exactly what we always say that you should be doing on T side, is grouping up as a unit and taking it. And they're doing a really good job of utilizing that and just capitalizing on the weak points for Wildcats.
Yeah, I'd say also another thing that Arizona can do is do a triple mid setup. That way the rotates are a lot quicker, and it can definitely help in terms of countering the stuff that Drexel's doing. Another big thing they can also do is just to make sure to use their utility very early to stop these pushes from happening right away. Corbin's going to find one though on the purple. Going to find a second one as well. And Corbin going to find multiple, as they didn't even throw a cross smoke. That's interesting.
Yeah, so they're able to get their second round, and I mean, we're getting closer. We're on round 14 of the first half of the second map for anybody new watching, and we're seeing really good T-side coming in from Drexel. I'm wondering if my prediction of the 13-2 is real.
It could be. Once again, another buy, as Arizona did pick up that round pretty convincingly. Drexel, they have full middle control in purple. He's just going to run straight up highway. It looks like he doesn't even have any fear at all. Benny Kwan is going to find that first kill into purple, as he wasn't expecting that. There is a triple B setup with Corbin opting the cross, and it looks like this will look like a B split. As Corbin, I think he spotted that player jump across. But Arizona, they're very well set up for this, especially with 3 players here.
And again, we're actually going to see some good discipline play here coming in from Drexel. They're just actually waiting outside of the B site and playing towards the vent as well. We can see the bomb is making its way slowly and surely up that B main, but we do have 2 members waiting. Big test for Satellite, and he does get that bomb down. He is going to have a nade out. Worst time to have that out, and Peep does take advantage. Sport going to be responding. Now there's going to be 2 members of Drexel left. They are getting into the site. Sport is going to pick up 1, and now it's all down to Peep. And big task in his hand. He's on 1v2, and with Corbin with that up in hand as well.
Yeah, he has a lot of utility to play with as well, in addition, so he could use this flash. Maybe he can find a kill, but not quite the right time. I would have waited just a little bit longer to do that. As it's going to be 12-2. Purple saying good half. The half isn't over yet.
Good math skills coming in from Drexel. Let's hope these guys aren't, like finance majors or anything like that, right?
This will be the last round of this half. 11-3. And I think if Arizona can get this 4th round, it'll be big for them. And especially since it'll be huge for their momentum as well, as they've already picked up the last 2 rounds. Corbin trying to find some kills at middle. He's in a bit of a tough spot though at the sandbag area. He's gonna try to get out, but at that point you're just committed. Would have liked to see a teammate come in and help him instead. Retro gonna be boosted up on the shroud box, and this could be interesting because I don't think they've seen him here yet.
This is really interesting. They get completely given up the mid control, and they're just kind of playing the stack sites, but Benny's going to be an interesting spot, and Hammy actually finds him, and I was just going to say Benny's peeking a bit too wide. And now they're going to be swarming and going to go exactly right for him. Retro does take out 1, but Purple going to be capitalizing on that, and it does look like they just get the bomb site.
Looks like Sports is going to be Molotoving towards the default area. With this, it's a 2v4 in the last round of the half, so they have to go for it. Satellite going to find Dragon. So that's the start. They both also have kits as well, so this is very doable. They have 1 flash. I'd like to see them use that flash and try to get a bit more ground into this bomb site. There's the flash. Sports going to find another one. So now 2v2, but the bomb is planted out in the open, and that Molotov is probably going to seal things, as it's likely not much time to be able to get on that defuse, but Purple going to find that, and ooh, it should be enough for them to get the defuse though.
Yeah, they actually made really good time. That Molotov was a good play, but just unfortunately a bit too early, and they weren't able to get it. But 11-4 is this really, really strong half. And now we're going to see the test for Drexel, if they're going to be able to, hold their CT side and get that, those 5 crucial rounds they need to win this game.
Yeah, 11-4. I think Arizona does have good momentum coming back from that deficit, as they did convert the last 3 rounds in a row. And sometimes that is just all you need to be able to mount a comeback. Just picking up the last round in the half and carry it over into the second half. And if you can get that pistol round as well, things will get rolling.
So Danny, how you feeling? Do you think Drexel's going to be able to bring this to the third, or do you think Arizona is still going to show their dominance like they did that?
And Drexel did have a really good showing on the T side, but I think Arizona is going to also be able to bring it. I think it's still going to be close. But I don't know if the thing is that when Arizona had that T side in the last game that we saw, it wasn't as convincing as Drexel's T side, and in this game Drexel's T side looked pretty convincing. Like, they just had so much money. So I think Drexel's gonna win this, but Arizona's still gonna be able to put up a pretty good fight on the Terra side.
Okay. I like the way you think, Danny. Definitely with if I had the money, I'd just pay you to be a full-time analyst.
Looks like we're gonna be going live though. Retro and Sports with the utility, 2 smokes, 2 flashes, as well as 2 grenades. And this smoke, I believe it's gonna land. Where does that land? Towards quad? It's gonna land towards quad. It's gonna be a bit of an A main pop. Actually, I don't know, excuse me, it doesn't land quad, it actually lands towards the site. Interesting. I don't think, for some reason, I feel like I don't remember that smoke. But 4v3 situation is Arizona in a good spot to be able to convert this round. But Drexel, they're already by the forklift area, so this retake is very possible. Hammy gonna find 1 kill on the Sports. This double quad setup could work out very well though for Arizona, as Retro just trying to spam away, trying to draw some attention. Dragon's gonna find 1. He might be able to find a second onto the player in A main, but he's gonna find him. But now 1v1 situation as Benny Kwan left alone in this quad area. Dragons know he's there, but he's gonna get taken down. So Arizona gonna find that pistol round. It's gonna be 5-11 now.
So we are going to see the strong T side coming in from Wildcats, and they're actually going to be picking up that first round. And we were talking about this before, where both teams did a really good job on their T side, but the test is going to be on their defense as well. So a lot of pressure on Drexel.
Yeah, straight A main push as Sport's going to find 2. And as the rotate comes back, Hammy is at the B site with dualies. And if he stays towards the B site, I'm kind of curious why he's holding this angle. It feels like he's not aware that those are his teammates in Z. But at this point now, B site should be open as Sport's gonna find another onto STX. So now 2v4 situation, and not much Drexel can do unless Hammy can find a leaping player in the bomb site. But now all down to Purple with just a P250. He's gonna rush straight in. He's gonna find Benny Kwan. He's gonna get taken down as Retro cleans that up. So all important second round conversion. And 11-6 now.
I think the comeback's real. I think Wildcats has a really good shot. I mean, we're gonna have to wait and see on this gun round here. We are actually gonna see 2 Augs gonna be going into the hands of Purple and Hammy. And Purple actually did show us in the first map that he was quite dangerous with that Aug. And getting quite a few 2Ks and 3Ks from what I remember.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be a fast door from Sports. He's going to be tossing a quad smoke, it looks like, to just deny the CTs any information. And overall, it looks like it's going to be a slow round from Arizona. They're going to be grouping back towards A as Benny Kwan coming back more towards A. And looks like this is going to be another set smoke, as that is going to be landing on the back of site. Purple gonna get Molotov down. He's gonna get taken down. Another Molotov towards the forklift. STX playing on top of the catwalk. He's gonna find one. He's gonna get taken down though. So now a 4v3 situation. Neil's dragging. He might be able to find a couple. That's just not gonna work out. Drexel tried to get super aggressive towards the site. It's all down to Hammy now. Left in a 1v3. He's gonna try to climb up on top of the catwalk. He may be able to find a couple more. These Arizona people are get greedy. He does spot that player jumping from the default area. He might be peeking more towards A main, and he's going to try to be very sneaky and silent about this. He's going to drop down, not going to find the kill though, so Arizona can get that 7th round in Satellite with the 3K.
I saw from Satellite screen that you're able to throw a flash from the top of the crane if you look straight up from the default spam spot or default plant spot. Did you?
The top of the crane?
Yeah, so like on the crane on the arm, apparently he just like jumped and threw it on the arm a bit, and it like bounces off to the side towards like truck. I don't know. You'll have to look at it next time. It's pretty nuts. I was like, whoa, that's actually pretty gnarly, but kind of a weird little thing. But anyways, Retro picking up one Corbin, and it does look like Drexel is trying to do a bit of mid control. Not working out for him, as that Ham is going to get sliced, and Pete is going to be picking up one. Now he's going to be throwing counter Molotov here to slow things down, and the bomb is going to be stuck into the A main as well. So Sports is going to have to make something happen, and his teammate Benny does assist him. Now we are going to be down to Hammy. Steve, he's able to land a nice, delicious 1D.
Yeah, they are heading in his direction, so this is very much possible. Have seen crazier things happen before. He's going to be playing towards the default. He's going to be peeking. He's going to find one. Might be able to find a second. Unfortunate. It's not going to work out. 11 to 8. A little bit of a scare, but Arizona, they control it. So, okay, I know what you're talking about now. From the crane, like the little part that it drops down into towards the site. I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, like I saw him do it. He did one perfect flash, and then what he did is the one flash like countered and like went right down to his face. But the first one was really nice, and he actually bounced all the way towards truck, which was great. Next gen play coming in from the boys over here at the Wildcats and Drexel.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a mostly default round as Sports. Gonna be peeking or working the door. Meanwhile, the rest of Arizona, it looks like they want to make their way in towards the A main area. Benny Kwan gonna be boosting up. And it looks like it'll be a bit of a mid control. As it looks like there will be a Molotov for the event as well as a Molotov for the sandbag. So really good mid control. That Molotov is gonna force STX off the vent angle. And now with mid control, they're going to be hitting towards A site. I like this split.
Yeah, and Hammy is going to be getting the first pick into the A main. Corbin going to be picking up one. Hammy getting another one. He's actually going to be right beside someone. Fork and Satellite does take him out. And now the site is going to be taken over here by Wildcat.
Yeah, in a 3v3 situation, Drexel still have quite a bit of utility, as looks like Arizona, they want to go for the boost, but they're thinking better of it. All of Drexel, they're going to be walking in from the highway area. I don't think they're going to be aware of this, as the noise is made. Satellite going to be peeking in from the second angle. Peep gonna take one down. Satellite gonna take down another. So it's all down to Peep. He's gonna find the player on the quad. Now it's a 1v1 situation. Satellite only with 29 HP. This is very doable as he's gonna take the shot. He's gonna take it. He's gonna get the kill, and this will be a defuse for Drexel. So first round on the board on their CT side. Gonna be 12-8 now.
That was nuts. Like, he literally just got it in time too. Like, the bomb was so close to going off as
So now both teams, if you look at their money, this is a crucial round for both teams, as whichever team loses this is going to be broke for this next round. Drexel going to be playing a bit more of a mid-heavy setup, as STX can be, with this MP9, can be playing up close towards middle. Peepless going to be playing on top of the hut. Overall, this looks like it's going to be a B-sided play though.
You're just seeing Wildcats is waiting patiently again what's in the B main, and Drexel is just kind of playing a bit passive on the vent and B as well. So this actually is looking a bit of a stack, so it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen here. And you're going to see Neo's Dragon is taking some crucial damage, and does pick up one, Hammy picking up another. Oh, and Peep actually picking up one as well. Does pick up a second, and now it's all going to be down to Benny. He's going to have to make something happen with that off. Doesn't land it. Whiff, choke him like Liquid did earlier today. 13-8 is going to go for Drexel, and they're only 3 rounds away from taking this second map.
Yeah, and Arizona going to be low on the funds, as already a Deagle coming out from Retro. The rest of them probably just going to be a full save, as they're going to need every dollar they can get for this next gun round, as they will be getting 2,400. Drexel, it looks like they're going to be playing a triple mid setup. But overall, they just need to make sure they don't fumble this round, and they should be able to get the 14th. Benny Quan gets timed out, so great start for Arizona.
That is the worst time for this to happen. Not even able to take like a tactical timeout or anything. Actually, I don't even think we've seen a timeout this map, have we?
No, I think we did earlier. It was earlier in the half though. It was like 7-1 or 8-1 or something like that.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's right. Absolutely. But I'm a little surprised we haven't seen it yet. If I was Wildcats right now, I'd be wanting to utilize these timeouts as much as possible, especially with being down 5 rounds.
Looks like this utility is going to be slowing down the terrace, as Sports is going to be regrouping back towards A. And the idea is that they just want to stall as much time so Benny Quan can come back. Satellite still taking some shots towards B. But it does look like it's going to be an A take, as Purple going to be the one to defend it. He's going to find one. He's going to find 2. He's going to find a 3rd as well. He makes it look so easy with that AUG. It's all going to be down to Satellite. Left in this 1v4 now. He's going to be able to pick up that up. And Hammy going a little bit too ham, I think. Ooh, Satellite, if he pulled the trigger, maybe he could have got that kill.
So that little bit of a take from Wildcats looked like my team trying to take a side, just peeking one by one and just getting squat. Not sure how I feel about that, because they definitely just fed Purple those kills, and I mean, nonetheless, it was great kills. Makes it easy when you're going to AUG against a Glock.
Yeah, 14-8 now. 5 AKs on the board for Arizona. As Drexel, they're looking to be able to get this 15th round and get one step closer to sending this to a 3rd map. There's going to be a retake setup at A, as Purple going to be playing from the truck. Peepless and STX going to be playing more towards the middle. And Hammy's already pushed towards B. He's going to get taken out though by Satellite, playing a bit of an off angle on the left side. And this could be the start that Arizona needed. In a 5v4 advantage, it looks like they're going to start converging towards A.
I'm a little surprised that they're actually going to go towards A, as I felt like B's been kind of their bread and butter, and they've been doing a really good job getting in the site that way if they could. But
yeah, the exec is going to be coming in as Peepless. He found himself in this forklift area before. He needs to make sure he doesn't give up his life too much here, as they need to be able to survive for the retake, but they're going to take the fight to them as BennyQuan going to find one. Might be able to find a second through the smoke, but now he's going to get taken down. And overall, Drexel, they counted that perfectly as the rotate already came through. And now 15-8 match point for Drexel, as they're only one round away from sending this to the third map.
so, does Drexel have what it takes to make this close this out, or are we going to see what we saw a little bit earlier in the pro scene with a bit of a chocolate? Really?
It could be. It's sad to see, though, that Liquid match. They had such high expectations, but it looks like it's going to be a fast take towards middle as STX is going to get taken down. As people is going to be spawning towards the vent area. He's going to get spammed somehow. And ooh, he's going to find a kill towards the bottom of the vent. Hammy playing next to the Z ramp. I don't even know what people call this. It's like the headshot towards Z.
Yeah, I'm actually not too sure what you call this spot. This is a bit of an off angle and not typically the normal spot.
Yeah, now 4v3 situation as Retro, Corbin, and Benny, they need to make this work. Only a Deagle and a Scout, as well as one AK. Retro, he's gonna have the hands. He's gonna have AK in his hands. He needs to be able to peek towards the aim area. And ooh, BennyQuan gonna find Hammy, and Corbin gonna find a 1D onto Peepless. So now this is turned completely around as Purple. That flash is just so good, and he's only gonna find one kill. So now it's all down to Neo Dragon left in this 1v2. He might be able to find the timing on the player highway, but just a little bit too late. And the bomb is going to get planted, and now in this 1v2, is he going to go for this?
Yeah, I definitely think being up this many rounds, it makes sense to go for it. And I mean, Benny does only have 21 HP, so if Neo Dragons can isolate this into a 1v1 with both these guys, he could make this a winnable situation and take home that second map, or their first map, sorry.
Yeah, it looks like Neo's Dragons, he's aware that there's a player towards the spawn area. He's going to take him down. Might be able to find a second. BennyQuan is low, like you said. He's going to tap the bomb. Ooh, BennyQuan just showing the shoulder. Oh, big scout shot from him. So Arizona going to stay alive, and is this the start of something?
You know, Danny, I'm not going to lie to you. I really do feel that this could happen. I mean, I just feel like Wildcats haven't really shown like a lot of their T-side strength on this map, but I'm kind of wondering if that's the kind of clutch they needed to get all fired up and ready to go.
Yeah, definitely. As it looks like it's going to be a fast play towards middle as Corbin can be boosted up. And he's going to take down Hammy playing in that spot next to Z. He's going to find the second kill as well onto the player by the vent. And he's going to just be aim mapping as he's going to look to go up towards highway. Purple going to get up close by the A main area. He might be able to find this kill if they don't check it, but they are going to check it. So looks like Arizona to have this round under control. And it looks like it will be 15-10.
Well, we're definitely seeing the comeback come here as it's going to be 10-15, and Wildcats picking up another round. Drexel not sure if they're able to respond, but they are going to have their guns, and we're going to see 4 M4s across the board with 1 AUG in hand. And is Purple going to be able to turn things up?
Looks like it's going to be a counter boost towards middle. But BennyQuan going to be on the other side of it, as well as Hammy. It's already boosted up. I don't think they're going to be expecting him to to be up this close, and STX is gonna get taken down by Retro. I don't think they're gonna expect Hammy in the smoke. Oh my god, he's gonna find one from the side, and he's gonna drop down towards A main, and I don't know why he's doing that. He should have had his gun out. So now a 3v4 situation as Purple, Dragon, and Peepless need to hang on to this to be able to secure this match point, but Arizona looks like they're on a surge right now.
Yeah, they are definitely waking up, especially with all the pressure and their backs against the wall. And there's only 2 members left of Drexel, and they're going to have to make it happen here as Purple is going to be peeking in that A site. And looks like it is Sports that is going to be A main. Purple not landing that shot. And Purple picking up 1. Now it's going to be a 2-on-3 situation, still in favor of Wildcats.
Oh, it's going to find 2 from the A main area, down to 13 HP, but Retro is also down to 8. So this is going to be very, very tense. How do both players play this? As Retro, he's going to be going up from the catwalk area. He's just going to try to clear the left side of A main. And if he can drop silently, this is going to be big. Oh, he definitely heard that. And that Molotov. Oh, he's going to just Molotov the bomb as well. Retro going to be tossing in a flash. And he's going to be taking the fight, and he gets it. He's going to keep Arizona's hopes and dreams alive in this map. It's going to be the 11th round for Arizona. And Drexel might be on another save here.
You know, I'm a little unsure why Purple played that close. I definitely would have. I think I would have fallen all the way back if I could have. He had the Molotov in the right spot. The time was ticking. I really don't know if Wildcats would have enough time, but really close 1v1, and Drexel looking like they're showing a bit of hope for their game now. And U of A is just completely running through them now. Something like some kind of a switch went off, and these guys are just getting aggressive and doing what we thought they would do earlier.
Hammy gonna find that 1D onto Corbin. And Neo's Dragon, he's gonna hear that these players are going back towards A through main. I'm surprised he isn't trying to peek at least even a little bit. Hammy gonna be playing by the truck, and he may be able to get these players on the cross as he's gonna find that beautiful 1D. He's gonna find a second. Oh my god. And he does hear this player up towards highway, but he doesn't expect the player by quad. It's all gonna be down to Purple. Left in this 1v2. And I don't think they're going to expect him by the A main area so soon, but he gets the dink up, but not the kill.
Man, oh man, Drexel is just looking like they can't get that one more round, and Wildcats are just making their comeback slowly and surely here. 3 rounds away from tying this up. Are we seeing another overtime, Danny? Do you think it's real?
Oh, it could be possible, but the difference is that all these rounds have been pretty close from Arizona. Like, it doesn't really feel like they're winning them that convincingly. So I think all it takes is Drexel. They just need to win one random round here. And it does feel likely that they could happen.
Good start is actually, it looks like Retro is all the way down to 1 HP from what I can see. And they are going to be having a bit of mid control, trying to isolate Wildcats from getting any kind of map presence. STX is going to be picking up the first frag, and now they're up a man. And they are going to have a couple members of Wildcats playing towards the A main. And it does look like they are going to try to go for an A take.
Big kill from Benny Kwan there, so now it's going to be a 4-on-4. As they're going to make their way towards the site, Hammy might be able to see these players crossing. And he's going to get taken down by Benny Kwan. He's had 2 crucial op picks this round so far. And now at this point, Drexel, they're going to be forced to save, I think, as I don't think it's really worth trying to go for this. Neo's Dragon going to be coming up from the truck wall. That flash is going to be perfect. They don't commit on the peak just yet, though. And Dragons, he's going to toss Molotovs towards the forklift. However, that player already left the spot. And now I've just saved these weapons. Live to fight another day. as Drexel, they do have the 4-round loss bonus. And the question is, Laz, would you buy in this upcoming round or would you save?
I think based from this, I think I would honestly save and then just try to go for the next round. It does look like they are going to go for a big force buy here, and they're hoping for something.
It's a bit of a half buy, so I think this is the appropriate solution. A couple MP9s, and they're going to do something aggressive towards A main, so I like it. This is a good idea, as I'm sure Sports is going to hear multiple of these players in A main. Hammy also push towards middle. He might be able to catch the bomb carrier. He's going to try to run at Retro. He's going to take him down, so that's a bomb down. Bennyquan knows he's in this corner, and Corbin, he's here to scout this out. He's just going to take him down. Meanwhile, Neo's going to try to find a kill into Corbin, but it's not going to work out. It's all going to be down to Peepless. Down in this 1v4. And if you can't find a kill early, I think it might be worth saving this M4 as well and to carry it over to the next round.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right. I think the best case for him is to save that gun for the next round. Especially now that they're only 1 round away, Wildcats, from tying this up. And we're seeing a really interesting play, as I'm surprised Drexel hasn't taken any kind of timeout or any kind of point to restart and just reevaluate their situation. But Peepless is going to be in a bit of a situation, as he is going to have 2 members straight in front of him. They are about to pop flash, and he does just get away in time. And that was a smoke, sorry. And now it looks like U of A is kind of hunting a little bit just to see if he can get that gun.
It all comes down to this. Arizona was down 15-8 at one point, and they've clawed back to bring this down to this final round of regulation, and we could be seeing a second overtime. But we're gonna have to see as this round gets underway. 3 M4s on the side of Drexel, as well as an AUG and an AWP on Hammy.
Yeah, we're going to see the full guns here. We're going to have 1 off in the hands of Hammy. And Purple, best known with his AWP. Is it going to be enough? Is this going to be... We're going to see one of the main players here turn it up and get the spice level up to from a mild to a medium? Or are we going to be seeing Wildcats just running their way, tying this game and going to overtime?
Looks like it's going to be a bit of a mid-exec as the vent Molotov goes off. STX is just going to play on top of the hut instead, as Corbin looks like he wants to line up a Z smoke. But overall, this looks like it will be a take as the re-exec comes in. STX going to get taken down on top of the hut, so good isolation with those Molotovs. And the bomb is going to be making its way towards Squeaky. And for some reason, the rotate's going back towards Z, so it's all going to be down to Purple. And he's going to have to fight the whole world at A site. He's going to get taken down, so now 3v5 situation. This looks like it may be going to overtime with the way things are looking. Hammy's going to find a kill through the smoke, though, somehow. Put things up, and Corbin going to get taken out as well, so now 3-on-3. And Drexel, they do have some utility, so this is very possible. Trades go off, and Retro gonna get traded out as well, so Hammy gonna find that last kill, and they will be able to seal this. It's gonna make it 16-14, and Drexel gonna win that second map and bring us to map 3.
Wow. Right down to, right down to the wire. I mean, I honestly, the way that Wildcats was playing, I thought we were going to another overtime in that series, or in the second map of the series, and that was crazy. That was close. And like I said, I mean, Drexel's CT side just not that strong, and I mean, they only had to get 5 rounds, and they were up, and they made that very close and uncomfortable.
Yeah, definitely, as especially when they were up 15-8 at one point. It gets scary when the other team gets to the 12 mark, I think, where it's like, oh man, like this is actually a game at this point. So in either case, the next map will be Overpass, which is a map that we've casted quite a bit, and a lot of teams definitely favor it much more, but it did come in on the third map. So we're gonna see how this ends, as we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be back in just a bit to bring you guys the last map. So guys, stay tuned.
Legends never die when the world is calling you. Can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die, they become a part of you. Every time you bleed far, reaching greatness, relentless, you survive. Sleeping
I'm repeating myself and repeating myself, but I mean we're seeing such a good T side from Drexel, and Hammy came out massive there with getting a big 4K, and he's actually going to be racking up an AK this round, and he's hungry. He wants more.
Yeah, Arizona going to be stacking up more towards the bathrooms, a very common stack, and Benny Kwan and Sidelight doing the bench stack. You don't really see that much anymore. But Retro, he's going to be hearing a bunch of players coming from the long A area as all 5 members going through the long, and that smoke a little bit messed up. Hammy going to find one, and he actually has the bomb, so he needs to make sure not to fight too much. He should be going with his teammates, but he wants these kills.
Yeah, and he's already on a 2K, and I think he's feeling it. Like he wants to keep going for more. And we are seeing some good damage happening right now from Wildcats onto Drexel. They're going to be playing towards the bathroom, but just get completely swept up. And now Drexel is going to be on 2-0, and they're getting that string of rounds that they've been doing well on their T side.
Yeah, Benny Kwan's going to be buying an AWP. He has a good spawn for middle, so he does have the option to go either towards connector or go for a fountain peak. Drexel is still going to hold on to their 2 MAC-10s, and this could be dangerous considering the fact that there's only one person that has head armor on Arizona, so these MAC-10s can do quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, no, MAC-10s can do quite a bit of damage, and I think they're really good to bring, especially into the next round, even though the team has M4. And we already see STX does capitalize on getting that MAC-10 kill. Now they are going to be fully running in. Sports is just whiffing and not even connecting one kill whatsoever. Peopless right now is going to be pushing up all the way into the site. He is playing on the truck. He is lit down to 11. And now U of A, they're on a tall task because they're on a 3v5 situation. Bombs already been planted. The Satellite, questionable peak, is going to get taken out, and Retro returning the frag with the AUG.
Ooh, Retro almost able to find the second one. He does get it, so suddenly it's all down to Hammy left in this 1v2. He's going to find the first one to Corbin. And now Retro, he smoked the bomb, but he's going to go take the fight. And Retro, he finds the kill. And he should be able to have this defuse as well. As Arizona looked a little bit rough from them, but they were able to pull off that retake. So going to be the first round on the board for them. And with the way that these halves have been going, maybe an all-important CT side round.
Yeah, that was a really interesting retake. A lot of big frags coming in from Wildcats, and they were already down, and they were able to just capitalize. And I'm a little surprised on Hammy. He played he played that spot, but I'm almost surprised he didn't play behind the flower pot rather than playing on top of it. But nonetheless, Wildcats does pick up an early CT round, which is a really good start for them to show that they can potentially build up more rounds on their defense side.
Yeah, Drexel's going to take water control very quickly. Did see that Arizona threw that monster smoke from CT spawn. Meanwhile, Neil's Dragon and Purple going to be working towards long A, so already quite a bit of map control taken by Drexel. As Sport's going to spot a shoulder of somebody by the connector area. But overall, still 5v5. We have 1:15 left on the clock.
Yeah, a lot of time ticking, and we can already see a lot of damage has already gone down to Hammy. And a lot of Famis is on the board for the Wildcat side, and they're trying to capitalize on that round win that they had previously. And a lot of slow play here from Drexel, and they're not messing around. They don't want to play too aggressive yet, because I don't think they're quite aware of the buy situation from Wildcats.
Yeah, the one thing is, though, is that Drexel, when they played slow, this happened to be the downfall that we saw on Inferno, so I don't really want to see them fall into this, as their fast plays have definitely been the ones that have landed them much more success. Looks like STX is going to be lining up a Heaven Smoke. He's going to be Molotoving the Toxic Barrels as well, so Corbin is going to have a lot to do, as he's going to need to fight off these monster people. He does get away safely, but the take is on.
Yeah, take is on, and people is going to be picking up 2, actually. And good defense, as we saw a few trade frags, and it is a 3-on-3 situation. Bomb just about to get planted. Sports is going to be picking up 1. Peopless is going to get taken out, and now it's all down to Hammy, and he's only got 19 HP, and he's actually playing inside the smoke. Deagle in hand. This is a really good play, because he could actually try to throw him off. But Sports finds him, and they get their second round.
Yeah, so it's going to be an even game now, 2-2. Drexel did get the bomb plant, so they should be able to perhaps force into this round if they really want to. Would you force into this round?
I think I would save. I think I would just do like a light pistol, and I think I would just do kind of like a quick pop flash play, whether that's up short B or even potentially up short A, which we saw was a bit of success for these guys on Drexel so far.
Yeah, they are going to be taking your advice. Some light pistols, a couple flashes on STX. Benny Kwan's going to be boosted up towards long as he's going to play the flower pot position. Hammy going to run up towards connector, and it looks like it's going to be an all-out mid-rush. And Sports, he needs to be careful as he doesn't want to get completely caught off guard, as he should be aware he's going to be tossing the Molotov in as they're storming the site. He's going to find one. Only going to be able to find one, as Corbin going to find a couple. He's going to find that, so it's going to be the third of his round. So 3-2 is Arizona take the lead. And Drexel should be on a bye for this next round.
Yeah, this is a really good change, and I'm actually really happy to see Arizona's doing a really good job on their CT. And their retakes have been look a little bit sharper, and it does seem like they are kind of doing better on the trade frags as well on anchoring sites. So I think we're seeing a bit of a change in the CT defense from Wildcats. So we'll see if they're going to be able to bring that and do more damage than they did on their T side. But again, we're just going to see like a slow play here from Drexel, and they're just kind of making their way. A lot of damage actually coming on to Retro. I believe that was from Peopless that was spamming them through the little barrel, or sorry, the little wood panel on the B bomb site. And Drexel is just playing completely passive, and they're just kind of slowly doing a default, have the bomb way back in the side of T-spawn, T-spawn stairs, sorry, and they're just kind of looking for information and any kind of thing they can find, and such as that as Hammy does find Benny with that op. And that's a good start for them to get their third round.
Yeah, Hammy, he's been on a tear so far in this map. Only 6 rounds in, he already has 9 kills. And he might be able to find the second onto Sports. He's going to Molotov towards the jump up area, and Sports is going to have a lot of pressure on him, and Hammy's going to take him down as well. So now it's going to be the A bomb site open, as Corbin's going to be rotating through the bank area, and Hammy, he needs to be a little bit careful, but with the way he's playing, I don't blame him for the way he's just peeking everything, and he wants to get this kill onto Corbin. He spots his foot, but at this point, Arizona might be worth just saving, as if they save these 2 weapons, they could carry it into the next round.
Yeah, I think it's a really good call for Wildcats just to save the AK. No point in trying to have a 2v5 situation, especially when the A-bomb site's already being locked down. Really big round from Hammy. Like, he was able to get 3 big picks there and completely just taking that round in for himself and getting Drexel the third round they needed. So he has been an absolute terror, just like you mentioned. He's already up 11-3, and we're only in round 6.
Yeah, his next teammate is only 3 kills. So he's definitely trying to pull Drexel across the finish line. This very close best of 3 so far.
I'm trying to remember, Danny, you said Corbin, he plays, I think you said, in an advanced team?
Yeah. He did in the previous season before. I'm not sure if he does right now, but a lot of experience on these on some of these players. Hammy's going to find another kill from the monster area. He's just getting picks left, right, and center. He's going to go for more, as he might be able to find a second. He's trying to land a quick shot on the satellite, but he's going to get taken down. As Peopless is trying to trade back, he did get 1, but now 3-on-3. The bomb needs to get retrieved. And at the same time, Drexel, they're going to make their way towards long A. Sports going to be rotating back towards the A site. He might be a little bit caught off position if he's not careful. He should see the gun barrel. He's going to find Neos, but he's going to get taken down. So now a 3v2 situation. The bomb still needs to make its way, and Corbin, he may be able to make a play on one of these Drexel players. He's going to find the quick headshot on the broken. Might be able to find the second player in the smoke, but he's going to get taken down. It's all me down to satellite. Left in this 1v2.
Does he have what it takes? He does throw the Molotov, does take out STX. Neo's Dragon, he's actually going to be down to 7 HP. Satellite going to be at 32. Neo's going to have his NATO. He doesn't have his gun out in time. but he does actually quick switch just in the nick of time and takes out Satellite. Oh my god, that would have been terrible to see. I hate when you see players pull out their nade for whatever reason 1v1s. I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't know about you, Danny. It's biggest pet peeve for me. Shout out to Aaron because he's notorious for that.
But yeah, having your nade out in a 1v1 situation is definitely very bad to do for the most part. I think I don't think there's always a particular time that you can always have your nade out, but it's usually when you feel like it's actually very safe to do so, like the other player physically can't be there. But in either case, it can be a full eco round from Arizona, and Dragon gonna take down 2. Gonna get traded back as Corbin gonna find 1 as well. So this round is actually getting pretty close as Benny Quan also has an AK and Peepless, not even sure where he's getting shot from. As Hammy needs to come in clutch, but he misses the first shot. That's not it. He misses the second one as well. And he has he has control of the bomb, so he could just go back. He doesn't need to fight these players at this spot.
No, he doesn't. He has a full opportunity where he can take that bomb to the B side if he wanted to. And it looks like that's what he's going to do. One thing I want to note too from the way that Wildcats was able to capitalize on getting a few players is they actually boosted on the bench in middle over the playground, a little wall there, and they were able to take them out on the T side playground, I think it's called. That was a really nice boost I saw.
Yeah, definitely. It's a really good strat to do even on a gun round. But in this round, Hammy, he's gonna get aggressive towards the graffiti area. I like this, but he might be slightly mistimed. He gets the lands a quick shot onto Retro. He knows the second player is there as well, and Benny Quan, ooh, he's gonna find that kill as well as Hammy. He's just going completely ham, 14-4, and that was only round 8.
Yeah, this is getting crazy. Like Hammy is like literally carrying his team right now. He's 14-4. He's got the op out. He's looking really good. And that's exactly what you need on a map like Overpass 2. If you're gonna have a big op player and just getting those quick picks and those, you know, those important impact frags, it's gonna be a game changer. And we're already seeing it from Drexel. And I mean, when we're looking at the side of Wildcats as well, I mean, Retro is 10-5 and he's doing quite well. He does pick up 1, but gets immediately traded. But we're gonna have to see a bit more here from Wildcats if they're gonna tie this up.
3-on-3 situation right now. Hammy is still alive. It's definitely a big player that you want for Drexel in these later round situations. The bomb's gonna get retrieved from purple. And it looks like they're gonna be heading back towards B. Cool. That's actually gonna do a little bit of damage. And with quite a bit of utility on the terrace side, they could exec onto this B site, but it's all gonna be down to Corbin. Playing by the wood position, he might be able to find a triple here. If he's careful, he's only gonna find 2. But Satellite cleans it up, as it's gonna be 5-4 now. Just a 1-round difference between these two teams. Corbin has a good spawn for middle, and maybe he'll go for this mid pick. Could be a little bit dangerous considering it's very likely that Drexel is going to be saving this round. Satellite going to be tossing a quick Molotov. It's going to be a fast monster rush with Peepless. It's going to be running straight through. Satellite going to find 3. As that is going to be completely torn apart as Hammy now alone in this 1v5. And he's going to get taken down. So 5-5, even score. And this is something a little bit different than we saw in the first 2 maps where it was just dominating T sides. This looks much more even.
Yeah, this is looking really close. And we're finally going to see a tactical timeout coming in from Wildcats, which is a little interesting as they're actually the ones that picked up the rounds. So I'm wondering what the question is here. And maybe they just want to reevaluate this next round and potentially in the next gun round. But usually when you're in a bit of a win streak, you don't want to take a timeout.
Yeah, definitely true. Maybe they're just trying to settle down. Not trying to get too hyped up from, you know, those eco rounds.
Sometimes momentum can be such a good motivation, right? Like you just get fired up. You're like, let's go. We're playing.
Yeah. You're right about that, as being able to keep everybody on the same page as well can be a big thing. even both tactically and energy-wise as well. So Benny Quan gonna be playing alone from the long A area. He might be able to find multiple players. As always, doesn't look like he's quite an auger. He's gonna get taken down. And that's going to be a free AUG for one of the terrorists, as STX is going to pick that up. Sports, he's going to be flashing high to his left. He's going to want to peek this. I think that's ill-advised. He does know there's one player towards the long A area. His reinforcements have arrived as Corbin with this op. He might be able to find a kill close up, and he's going to be tossing a flash, and it might be a peek from Sports, and that flash is going to do wonders. He's going to get taken down, though. He does find 2 before dropping. And Corbin, he does know there's one more player coming from the long A area. He's just going to stall for his teammates as Satellite pulling the truck angle. And Corbin, he does hear a couple people towards his right side. Bomb should get planted, though. And this is going to be a 3v3 retake as Retro going to be coming in from middle. This is going to be a crucial kill to find. He's going to find one. He might be able to find a second onto Hammy. He gets it. And STX is going to be wrapping around behind him. I don't know if Retro is going to be expecting this.
No, this is a really good surprise attack here. We can already see Satellite is defusing the ball. STS just missed it in time. Took out 2 and then wasn't able to get the last one, but a little bit too slow on his part.
Six to 5. As it's going to be a full gun round from Drexel. They do have quite a bit of money built up. And even after the spy, they still have lots of money, so maybe they should have bought maybe a round earlier. But either way, Benny Con going to be going towards the connector for a peek. It's not going to see anything just yet. And Retro actually going to be pushing down towards the water. He's going to get taken down. Satellite going to find 2, and Benny Con going to reply back as well. So far, a 4v2 situation. That's going to make things tough for Drexel, as Neil's Dragon going to get taken down as well. So it's all down to purple. Left in this 1v4. 3 of these players are low HP, so what would you do in this situation, Laz?
In this situation, I mean, you have the bomb in your hand. I mean, you have the full possibilities. I mean, I honestly would probably try to just go for the A side. I think it'd be a little bit easier just for capitalizing on the 1v1s. I think B can be... there is only a few spots in B, but I feel like there's so many angles that you can't really get to fast enough, like such as Heaven and Barrel Spot can be really difficult as well. But it does look like Purple is going to go against my theory, and he's going to look like he's going to go towards B.
He does have quite a bit of utility, so this can work out. I think what he can do is crouch across the bottom side of Monster. Maybe find himself towards the right side. And at that point, he could possibly use his Molotov towards the pit area, flash towards Graffiti, and might be able to get a bomb down and smoke the site as well. So hopefully he does that.
I just feel like when you use utility, when you're on a 1v situation, it can be so dangerous because they know immediately you're there. And now we already see that the smoke is going to find the site. He is going to go for the bomb plant, which is good because there really is 10 seconds left. Now he is in the position where he has to make something happen. Corbin denies that and takes him out immediately. And now Wildcats going to pick up their 7th.
Yeah, the thing is that you are correct that as soon as you use utility, your location is known, but he had so much of it that he could have defended so many different angles at the same time. He got a smoke as well as a Molotov, 2 flashes. Even what he did there, when he smoked the site, he could have flashed high and been able to take a fight on that opper. But because he just peeked dry, that was a pretty easy shot for the op. In either case, 7 to 5 now. Drexel going to be on a bye once again.
Yeah, we got that op back in Hammy's hand, so this is going to be really big for them, and it looks like he's kind of their savior this this third. He's his gas tank isn't empty yet as he wants to keep going. It does look like Drexel is pushing up into middle pretty aggressively. They just do have one member playing way in the back of the Monster as well, just looking for any kind of information as well.
Yeah, they're taking fast long A control, and I'm a little bit surprised that they didn't bring the bomb with them. They might as well have, considering how aggressive this push was. Benny Kwan going to be backing up a little bit towards the bathroom area, now aware that players could be in his location. And 5v4 advantage. Benny Kwan going to be flashing out once again. He wants to spot the cross of connector. Then this is a good angle to take. You can fall back pretty easily if you miss a shot. However, if he gets double peaked, that may not be possible. He gets the first kill onto Hammy. It's a big kill to find, especially knowing how much of an impact he's had on this third map so far. And Retro, he should have heard these players jump through connector, as that's going to be a crucial smoke he throws. A satellite going to be playing towards the wood angle. He needs to be able to find this kill. He gets it. His teammate also replies back, so it's all down to Purple. Left one in 1v4. And it's looking tough with 35.
Yeah, Purple once again putting himself in a 1v4 situation. Corbin's had enough and takes him out. 8-5. Wildcats is getting a lot of good rounds on their CT side. And based on what we saw in the previous two maps, they look like they're a good T-side team as well. So this could be a really good way for them to capitalize getting that third map for the series.
Yeah, Drexel's going to be on a save for this round, so very likely can be saving for the very final round. And it should be a pretty good buy as well, as they have full round loss bonus. Benyucon going to get boosted up towards the long A flower pot, and then it looks like he's going to get quite a few terrace going towards his way. He's going to find the first one. He's going to flash and fall back. Does have a teammate in Sports that's relatively close by, so he shouldn't be in any immediate danger. And these terrace, they just want to continue to push the issue as smoke's going to come through. And Purple, he's going to try to jump through the smoke as Benyucon going to find a second. He might be able to find another one. But Sports going to reply back, so all down to Hammy. And he's going to get taken out. So 9-5. And we're going into the last round of the half.
Yeah, so we're seeing, we saw a big change coming in from Wildcats as they've been now on a bit of a tear, getting their 6th round in a row on the CT side. And now they are looking quite strong as they did win this first half and potentially getting 10-5. Unless Drexel's going to be able to figure something out here or Hammy gets that op going once again. But we're going to see what happens as we are going to see a bit of a 3-2 split once again. Pushing up into middle, and we are going to have the one member going up into connector right now, which is STX. And he is just slowly making his way. Also, members going down long A as well to get some more map presence as well.
Yeah, STX has taken control of the connector position. Neo's Dragon is mostly taking control of long A as well, so Arizona just giving up all this map control. They still have lots of utility, so this is fine. Satellite still jump spotting towards water. He's going to see that there isn't anybody there just yet. In just a second, he will be able to see Peepless peeking out from the short tunnel. He's going to get spammed just a little bit. Retro going to find the kill at the Hammy from the monster. So that's a big kill to find. With 55 seconds left, the bomb not quite retrieved yet. Bomb is going to get picked up now. And with the way things look, it's probably going to be an A take.
Yeah, it's looking like they're grabbing the bomb, getting that information, and they want to just go straight up in connector 2A. Now STX does have knife out. He's ready to go. Purple going to be playing in the bathroom corner as well. But they do have Corbin. He is playing that op at the A side as well. So this is going to be interesting to see. You're going to see the smokes coming in as well. Corbin does actually miss the shot on long A. Not able to capitalize. He is getting quite lit. Does find the Neo Dragons. Does get a Molotov in the bomb site right away too, and STX and Purple pick it up. Now bomb's just supposed to get planted. Drexel's looking in a good spot here, pushing back Wildcats into the CT spawn, and Purple actually does find the hands of Retro as well.
Oh, Purple almost he gets away towards long A, just jumping his way through. Satellite reloading towards the truck side. He's gonna pick up that AK. Purple gonna take him down, and Satellite left in this 1v2 now. He did spot that player. He's aware there's one more towards the lane area, or actually, does he not know? And the bomb is not quite planted in a favorable spot, as he's going to have to just stick it, and he's going to get taken down by STX. So, really good last round from Drexel, as the half will be 9-6.
Yeah, that was a really good half. I'm actually really impressed to see Arizona do such a great job on their CT side, and they were able to capitalize so much on aggression and just playing really good defense really on both sides.
Yeah, going into this next half, we have to see how strong Drexel's CT side is, because Arizona did put together 9 rounds, and so far in this series we've only seen really good T side halves. So it'll be down to Drexel to be able to emulate what Arizona just did. And just a reminder that the winner of this match will move on to the round of 32 in the upper bracket. And the loser of this match will be sent down to the lower bracket, where they're going to have to fight in best-of-1 matches, which is going to be very brutal. And also just a reminder that it will be the top 3 teams from this playoff bracket that will move on to the grand finals in this double elimination format.
In the location that we don't know yet, but hopefully it'll be announced soon.
That is also true. But we should be starting this last half now, as all the players are ready up. And Hemi did have a pretty hot start, but he looks like he did cool it down a little bit. He still put together a pretty solid performance, 16 kills, but was expecting a little bit more after that start. Arizona gonna have 2 sets of utility, a smoke and a Molotov, as well as 2 flashes and a smoke on Retro. And it looks like it's gonna be a B take, as this smoke, I believe it lands towards the bridge. And it's gonna be a straight monster take, as Purple is gonna be the first one to fight, as he's fighting from the toxic barrels. Hammy's gonna find 1, he's gonna find 2, as Retro trying to fight for his life, as Benny Kwan coming from the connector as well. And this round, it looks like it will be very much in favor of Drexel, unless something catastrophically goes wrong. With Retro with 5 HP, it's going to be very tough for Arizona to make something happen.
Yeah, that was a really good hold. And again, Hammy just proving his worth on this team, getting 2 big frags, slowing things down here for Wildcats. And Bomb is going to be down, so big test here for Benny and also Retro. And they're actually creeping the way through A. And then we also have Retro just kind of sitting in the back of the water here in the short B.
Yeah, Benny Kwan's going to be going for the big CT flank, and Peoples does have eyes on this. He only has eyes on the heaven area. The person could go graffiti. Benny Kwan, oh, he might have found the right timing. He's going to take the fight. He's going to find the kill. And Retro, he's going to be coming up from the short. He's going to find another kill into Dragon. So now 2v2. As it's down to Hammy and STX. And Benny Kwan going to find another kill. So it's all down to Hammy somehow. What was a 4v2 now turned into a 1v2. And the bomb's going to get planted. And Hammy, he needs to go big to win this round.
Would you say he needs to go ham?
Yes, he definitely needs to go ham. And these 2 players with such low HP, 1 and 5. He's going to be peeking around. He's not able to find Retro. He's going to finally get the last shot in on him. And Benny Kwan hiding behind the pillar. And does Hammy expect this? I don't think he does. And big round from Arizona. They turned that around from a 2v4 to a 2v1. I don't even know how.
But honestly, that round all went to Benny. He did such an amazing job just flanking, and he was able to take these guys out and just completely threw Dextral right off guard. And that flank just completely, pretty much messed up their whole plan. And honestly, it was a 2v, I think it was a 2v4 situation, and those guys just clawed their way and got their 10th round.
Benny Kwan with the shotgun, the sawn-off shotgun in connector. I like it. The rest of Drexel did stack B, but I think with some of those sound cues towards A, they're going to start rotating. And this could be a 5-on-5 site battle, as the stack could be disastrous if Arizona aren't careful.
And Sports somehow is actually going to be picking up a Mac 10 kill all the way from long A. And now we're going to be seeing Wildcats plowing their way through long A. And they are going to be picking up 2 big kills here. Going for the third. Purple picking up 1. Now, Wildcats getting their 11th round, 5 rounds away, but I always say that it is never over because we've seen big comebacks on both these teams.
Yeah, 11-6. It's gonna be the first gun round coming out on this half. Drexel gonna be pulling out 4 M4s as well as an AUG, no ops. It looks like Purple and Hammy are gonna be going towards long A. The other 3 are gonna be holding B. And Arizona looks like they're gonna be going for a straight B exec, especially with all these poor weapons. Definitely, it would be a smart move to do, as Neo's Dragon has already found himself in towards the water. He's going to start falling back, and that shotgun not quite doing enough damage. Sport's going to take down STX, though. Peepless going to find 1. Now 3v4, and Drexel, they're just going to wait for their teammates to go in on this retake together.
So Drexel's not been, this is going to be a good test for them because we haven't seen too many retake attempts from them that have been quite successful. And they are going to get full presence in the site here. But Retro does to actually take out Hammy. They are going to be throwing a smoke down into that bomb site. They're going to be pushing the T's back, and they're actually using 2 members on the short B side. And Neo's Dragon is just spraying frantically. It's all up to him. Sports is going to take him out.
12-6 now, as Arizona looks like they're starting to roll. They have twice the number of rounds that Drexel do, and Drexel going to be on the save. Things are starting to look good for Arizona as Drexel are going to be pistoling. And the question is are they going to be saving for an op in the next round?
I 100% would advise they should be doing that as potential coach for Drexel. No, I'm just kidding. They definitely should be, and I think it'd be a better cause for them. And now they're just going to be running in the middle, seeing what they can do, and they're actually doing a great job as they actually pick up 2. And now Wildcats is going to be falling all the way back, and they're going all the way to B.
Benny Con holding the flank. Oh, he just barely misses it, and this could actually spell a disaster for him. But I think he's aware. He's going to peek more aggressively. He's going to find the first kill. He's going to try to get away. He's going to get taken down by Hammy. And if they can pick up that op, this would be huge.
Yeah, if they're able to pick up this off, that'd be a massive win for them, and they can just invest that into the next round. Unless they really feel like they should go for it, but it does look like Purple is just trying to make some noise. Gets taken out, but now Hammy is going to be running all the way back. He's going to save that op.
It will now be 13-6 for Arizona. We're going to be heading into the next gun round. And Drexel, they want to come back into this game. They need to start here.
Yeah, I mean, I get nervous when I say the advantage is going really well for Wildcats, because what we've seen is you know, big lead, and then we see the choke happen. So nonetheless, Wildcats are 3 rounds away from taking this series, and Drexel, they have a bit of a tall task in their hand as they are quite behind.
Arizona going to be setting up for a B take, it looks like. 2 people towards the water area. STX and Neo's Dragon trying to fight. The bait has been set up, but they may check this corner anyways. Purple going to get taken down towards the connector area, and STX still in this corner, and I don't know if they're going to quite check this. This could be big for him. He's going to find 1, but he's not going to go for anything else, so he's just going to even it up. 4v4 situation now. And Benny Kwan and Sports, it looks like they're going to be lining up some smokes. As the B take is on. Peepless going to be holding from the headshot ramp angle. He's going to fall back. SPX trying to find something over the top of the smoke, but not going to find anything. So now a 4v3. Bomb is going to get planted. Hammy tossing in tons of utility, and that's going to land a kill. As Neo's Dragon going to find something from there. But this is a very tense retake. Still lost the utility on Drexel's side, though.
Yeah, and Benny's actually missing that first shot. Misses another shot. And now Drexel's looking quite good in their retake. Benny is not able to land the stop kill, and he has to make something happen. He's been missing quite a few shots. Misses his 4th in a row and actually gets taken out by Hammy and Drexel. They're going to be picking up their 7th round. That was, you hate to be in those situations when your opera can't land one shot. If Benny was able to land any of those, he could have potentially slowed that down and given them the 14th.
Yeah. Being an opera in a post-plant situation is probably one of the most crucial spots to be in, because in such a spot where you can lock down so many angles, and the only thing you really do need to do is just get that 1, maybe even 2 kills to help solidify the post-plant. In either case, Drexel are going to have a double op setup this round, as Hammy might be able to spot the kill onto Sports. He gets it, and he's still going to stick around for some reason. He's in a bit of a dangerous spot, seeing as how Benny Kwan's at the top of the stairs already. And Hammy going to get taken down. Purple going to get traded out as well, so he's trying to help out his teammate, but I'm not sure if that was the best play to really do.
Yeah, I'm not really sure as well. And now Wildcats is going to be down 2-on-3 situation. They are going to be making their way up short A. They do have 1 minute and 3 seconds left on that clock, so they have a little bit of time to work with. But they are going to be running into a 2-man stack here at the A bomb site. So they're going to have to land a quick pick here, as there is going to be 1 member on the CT stairs and also 1 in the bank. Looks like they're going to be getting that bomb here, but it actually is going to fall down. Corbin not able to land the crucial kill needed. He is going to be getting that member low. Now he is going to be creeping his way through the bank. Peopless is going to heal him. Take him out. Getting their 8th round. Comeback's looking real here.
Yeah, they're starting to mount some rounds together. Their economy's starting to build up very slowly. On the side of Arizona, they are going to be saving this round, so this is the perfect opportunity for Drexel to really solidify their economy.
So we are going to see a save round from Wildcats, and it does look like they actually are going to be going for a full monster blitz. They did get slowed down a little bit from the counter maul. It looks like they're going to group up and reposition and take this right away as soon as it dissipates. And they are just going to go for it. People is going to pick up his 4K. Going to be going for the ace, and he gets it. Nice little mow down. And Wildcats not doing too much damage with those deagles. And Drexel's looking good. They're only a few rounds behind now, and getting close to that tie point.
Yeah, only 4 rounds separate the 2 teams. Arizona going to be on a bye, 5 AKs, some utility. And Drexel, they have built up their money, so they're going to be able to buy in the next round, even if they lose this one. And maybe even the second round after that as well. And it looks like Arizona are going to be setting up for their B take. As once again, Drexel are going to be taking water control. STX and Neil's Dragon, they've been doing a pretty good job of this.
This actually is an interesting play because we can see that Hammy and Purple are making their way all the way up into, I believe this is Playground. They're getting so much information, and Hammy actually lands a really nice shot onto Retro's foot, taking him down to 65. And this is exactly the kind of thing you need to do on CT side, is just getting full map presence. And now they know that the T's are going to be pushing their way into B, so they can reposition themselves and be prepared for the attack.
STX, it looks like he wants to peek towards Monster, as Arizona with 45 seconds left. They're going to be going for this B take. Corbin does have the utility. He has a smoke and a Molotov. Everybody else only has flashes. Molotov's going to go in towards the toxic barrel. The counter grenades are going to come out, as it's going to slow things down, as STX just needs to stay alive from this wood area. He's going to get taken down by Satellite though, and Hammy going to find that reply onto him. So now 2v4, and Corbin's going to walk through the smoke. And he should be able to take down Hammy. He gets it. And now Purple has made his presence known, as he got that reply back. And he does know the bomb's getting planted. He might be able to find the kill onto Retro. Ooh, but just barely misses the top of his head. He gets it though. And he's going to walk more towards the bridge. And it doesn't look like he's too aware that there could be somebody flanking him, which is exactly what's happening. He does know there's going to be somebody short, but he's going to get taken down. So 14-9.
Yeah, so it's so great to see that Wildcats finally do pick up their round. Now they're 2 wins away, or sorry, 2 rounds away. Oh wow, 2 rounds away from winning this series, and Drexel is a little bit behind, but they have been doing a really good job on their CT side. We're definitely seeing a different direction from both these teams as their CT sides have really improved.
Yeah, their CT sides are a lot better than the previous games that we saw, where it was mostly only T sides. STX is going to get taken down, though. Ooh. He actually tucks his head in, so avoids that headshot. With that, Retro's going to get water control. And the rotate's coming towards B. And this is a little bit of a gamble, considering Arizona haven't really established that it's going to be a full B take, but the rotate is going to go back towards A. As Arizona, they're going to start grouping together towards the connector. And it looks like they're going to be going up A. They do have 3 smokes and 3 Molotovs still, so it could be a full site exec if they want. If they know the wall smokes, this would be a good time to do it.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think the wall smokes would be really crucial right now. But it does look like they are going to be falling back into that bathroom. And we can see Hammy is going to be playing in that A site. A lot of nades are actually going to be popping their way into the A site. So we can already see some of the CT's members repositioning themselves and getting ready for the attack.
Hammy's going to find one at long A. Next up will be STX, and they actually find the lurk kill as well. And Corbin going to be going in straight for the plant, and STX going to take him down. So now a 2v4 situation as Sports going to try to find something, but not quite. It's all going to be down to satellite, and I think they know he's by this truck area by the way they're spamming it, but maybe not quite. They did hear the damage now, as he was going to find the first one, but that's all he's going to get. So 14-10 as Drexel put together another round. And Arizona, their money's not looking so good, so it will be a save.
Yeah, in this kind of situation, the best thing that they should be doing is I really do think that the presence at A has been a little bit better now. So I would definitely group up and try to take that short A control and get away from Hammy, just having a pick and battle in the long A.
Hammy has a decent spawn to fight towards middle. And he's a little bit, lands a quick op shot onto Corbin. And he's going to find a second one as well. And he's going to have a bit more pressure towards him, but those players are low HP. He's going to find one, might be able to find a second, almost going for the ace. But Benny Kwan going to pick up this op. Unfortunately, doesn't have the bomb, and if he had the bomb, it would have been great for him to get this plant. He might be able to catch another player off guard as they go up towards the jump up area. But they're going to start slowing things down as they know that he's the one who needs to make the play.
And now Benny is going to get taken out. And Drexel is going to be picking up their 11th round. 3 away from tying this up. And now we're seeing Wildcats, and they're falling into the pressure, and they're not able to get the 2 rounds needed to get the win here.
Yeah, going to be a light buy from Retro, MP5, as well as armor. Everybody else just going to be some pistols, some Deagles, Tech 9s, half armor. And with these 2 smokes, makes me think that it's going to be some kind of B exec. They have shown some proficiency in their B strategy so far. So it could work out in this round. That flash is going to be big as Retro going to take down Dragon, as STX is going to be forced to fall back. So he doesn't want to give away too much. But a 5v4 advantage is going to go in the way of Arizona. That they need to find a bit more as they don't really have much else. They did pick up that weapon. And with these 2 smokes, a B exec could work out very well for them.
And really the best thing right now is we are seeing them group up. The MP5 is going to be going into the hands of Benny. We have that M4 also in the hands of Retro as well. And it does look like they are going to be doing a bit of an A push here with one member falling all the way back from B. I think they're just going to group up and take this. And they do have a lot of time as they have 43 seconds left. And nothing here from Drexel as they haven't done a full rotate to stack the site whatsoever. So it is a 2-on-2. And it's just a matter of time.
Hammy's going to spot 2 players towards long A, and a little bit of a fumble. He's going to get taken down. That could be the opening that Arizona need, as the bomb's going to get planted on the truck in purple. He's going to take him down, so that's a big kill. As he's going to stay behind the smoke. He needs to stay alive as long as he can. Purple's trying to find another kill as well, but he's just getting dinked up. He's going to find one finally with 9 seconds left. We're going to run out of ammo. He's going to get taken down. So in this 1v2, low HP on the last 2 remaining members as well. The bomb's going to get planted. I don't think they know he's already rotated towards bank.
No, and he's in such a good spot. He has a lot of health, and both members are quite lit. And now he's just going to look for the last place here. Sports, he made that really, really scary, as he did keep him quite a bit wide, but he did get him.
It's going to be the last round for Drexel if they don't win this, as Wildcats on match point and series point as well. And STXC actually only has a P250. Thought he was going to go in just with a USP. Keepless going to Molotov towards the monster area quick, and it looks like Arizona, they want to end this quick. They're going for their straight B exec. Sports is going to land the first entry kill, as STX playing on top of the box. He might be able to find a kill on the Sports. He doesn't check it, but he's going to be forced off the angle. And Hammy going to find another kill towards short, so this is very doable now. Hammy going to find a second, and it's going to be down to Corbin and Retro. Now it's only down to Corbin. Left in this 1v3, he's going to... Oh, bit of a rough spray. He's going to toss a Molotov, and that grenade is going to do it. But they should be able to get the defuse here. It's going to be 15-12. As Drexel, they stay alive. And they're going to be able to pick up some weapons. And Arizona, they still have enough money to buy in this round if they want to. But it's not going to be a comfortable buy.
Yeah, I feel like this is a good opportunity for them to just go all in, see if they can make something happen. If not, then they can potentially bring it up when they get closer to the 15-14.
Looks like it's going to be a double long A play from Drexel as the op from Hammy. He's been doing a lot of work this game so far. 31 kills already. As Sports can be flashed out towards middle. And if he's not careful, these players from long could definitely push him. But it looks like Arizona are going to be taking more towards the mid-control area. Benny Kwan still at B with his op.
So yeah, a lot of things are going to have to happen here with Hammy. Does have that op in hand. And this is a good situation as he's been quite a terror this game. Wildcats, they're just playing quite passive, and they are just creeping their way through bathrooms and having one member just sitting on the outside of short A as well. We're seeing a bit of a 2-on-2 setup here from the CT side.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be a 3-2 split with 3 players going out towards long. Benny Kwan with that scout. And Hammy trying to find some kills towards the Parkside area. He's under quite a bit of pressure. He has quite a bit of utility. I'd like to see him use it and get himself out of this sticky situation, but he's going to be working his way towards the corner of long. He has this AUG now, so he's repositioned. And Neos Dragon going to be walking out towards the bank. Peepless, he's going to toss his grenade and might be able to land the kill, but Retro going to find one, and Satellite going to find another, and that's going to be it. Arizona, they take the last map, 16-12, and they are going to be the ones that move on in the playoffs, while the other team will be moving into the lower bracket.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like that honestly, all those games went right down to the wire, overtime, like right down to it all. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it was definitely a crazy match, as we saw some very dominant terrorist sides as well. But only in that last one we could see the CT sides finally show up and kind of make it more of an even score. But in either case, it was definitely a very entertaining match, as we're going to be back next week for more playoffs action, as it will be the round of 32 that are going to be played, as well as the lower bracket. So we're just getting closer and closer to those LAN finals, Laz.
Yeah, it's getting juicy. Getting excited for the finals, and it's gonna be interesting to see the lower bracket as well. As you mentioned, it is gonna be BO1s, so it'll be interesting to see who's gonna make their way through that lower bracket.
Yeah. And so with that, I think we're gonna be signing off, especially after such a long cast today. Laz, any final words?
No, just want to thank everybody so much for watching. Please feel free to follow Danny and I. We definitely like to hear back from the community. So appreciate everybody watching and hope they had a good time watching the this crazy BO3.
Yeah, I see about 70 people in the viewer list, or 70 people in the stream. So thank you guys so much for watching. And with that, we will see you guys next Tuesday. So have a good night, and we'll see you guys then.